The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
(7:34) 97.3 Citi FM. Beautiful track to set off the morning. It's the 10th day of September 2025. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Oh, fear the Lord, ye his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Which means those who seek the Lord have a stronger provider than a ferocious lion. Come ye children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the man who desires life and loves many days, that he may see good days? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. So God hears the righteous. So it's not multiple prayers that bring deliverance. It's righteousness. So it says righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. Let's stand for righteousness. Let's speak righteousness. Let's do righteousness. Let's insist on what is right. Righteousness means rectitude. It means discipline. It means propriety. It It means correctness. It means accuracy. It means faithfulness. If we cherish righteousness, we will value life, we will promote peace, and we will encourage good deeds. It says, the face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of their trouble. So it's righteousness that exalts a nation. Ghana, let's go back to doing what is right, whether it's in environmental stewardship or in financial accountability, whether it's in the way we drive, the way we move, the way we pursue issues. Righteousness is what it takes for a nation to be glorified. So we use the platform of the City Breakfast Show to push righteousness, right standing, what is fair and equitable, just and true. This is business sense. This is life sense. Brought to you this morning by Access Bank. Boost your deposit from 250 to 500 cedis in the Fakitwa Bechikesia promo, and you could win your share of up to 500,000 cedis in cash and other amazing prizes like Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon subscriptions. This promo is now from now till end of September in partnership with NLE on the Caritas Lottery platform. Call 0800 004400 for more details, or go to ghana.accessbankplc.com for more information about the Fakitwa Beji Kesia promo of Access Bank. It's a busy morning this Wednesday. We're starting off with the newspaper review segment. There's business news, there's sports, and of course we have the Minister for Sports and Recreation, MP Kofi Adams is joining us to talk about all the things that have to do with that very emotive sector. Send your questions ahead to 05499869996. Before that, different discussions coming up. Tonight, the president is going to face the media of Ghana. What are the big issues we should put to him ahead of his first 9 months of stewardship in his reset agenda? All these and more on the show this morning. Richard Sky and Godfred join me shortly with a newspaper review. But it's back and bigger. Fidelity Bank's Sika Boom Reloaded is here to reward your savings with life-changing cash prizes. Deposit and maintain 500 cedis or more in your Fidelity account, and you can win up to 100,000 cedis in our grand draw. With every 500 deposit growth, you stand a chance of winning 5,000 cedis in monthly draws. Open an account with Fidelity Bank, save smart, earn points, and win big. All right, so let me say good morning to Richard Dalaskai.
Good morning, my brother. How's it going?
I'm very well, and Godfred Akotobuafo.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm well. Looking forward to my chat and your chat and the whole Ghana's chat.
You are very alert on this sports matter
with our good friend, Honorable Kofi
and by the way,
Adams.
The recreation part of his mandate, what does it really mean?
Yeah. So I when the role was announced, I asked the same question, and it was your good friend, Dr. Nimwe Thompson.
And what did he? How did he explain?
It's actually in the NDPC plan.
Oh, okay. So
yes,
recreation.
Yes, that intersection between elite level sports and also the development of
like fun games.
Fun games. Yes.
In other words, enjoyment.
Not necessarily.
So like maybe if like the Easter fun games.
There's a document for it. I have that document.
It's just
he shared it
enjoyment.
with me.
Enjoyment.
So sports and recreation.
Yes, it's an
if you
interesting
change the
one.
thing to enjoyment.
Sports and enjoyment. You are the Minister of Sports and Enjoyment.
Everything like it will be correct.
But sports normally always has an interesting cousin attached to it in a lot of jurisdictions.
Yes, so sports
and culture.
Sports and culture, sports and youth sports and education, sports and they can't leave sports alone. Yeah. Sports always needs somebody to work with it.
That's what it is.
All right, let's get into
Okay, so the Ghanaian Times says this morning, government secures $1 billion deal to support 300 small-scale mining operations. Sami Jemfi is quoted here saying he's here on the front page in the form of a photograph. Also on the front page, Abronye remanded into police custody. Some other stories here, including one that says encroachment pushes up construction costs, according to the housing minister.
The front page of the Daily just goes with the Abronye story. Also, Sami Jemfi on the front page with gold board. Soldiers kill assemblyman over dispute with Asanko mine.
Let me take you to the Daily Guide. The same story about Sami Jemfi makes the front page on the Daily Guide. In the Daily Guide, Abronye also makes the front page, and we're told Otumfuo to visit Akwemu Hene.
Front page of the Inquisitor this morning, Sami Jemfi is here. Disorder in MPP. Chairman Buga targets Kudia Nanabi.
Let me take you to the Chronicle. Battle over mining concession. A number of mining related stories here in the newspapers this morning. Assemblyman shot dead allegedly by soldiers. Angry youth burn Asanko gold excavators in retaliation. Abronye is seen here entering the Black Maria, and the story says Abronye chauffeured to court in Black Maria, and customs vows to clamp down on revenue leakages at the ports.
Front page of the Insight newspaper. China's Xi Jinping, proponent of a more just world order. Dr. Arthur Kennedy is also on the front page of the paper, chasing the elephant far to the bush, on the need to save the NPP. And a story I worked on is on the front page of the Insights. Monica's story. The woman shipped from Ghana to Portugal in 1556 to stand trial for using traditional medicine.
I read
Very
that.
interesting piece of story. An interesting piece of history. You can get that here.
Let me take you to the Informer newspaper. MPP cracks over development fee. We have the General Secretary on the front page and my good friend Francis Adai Nimo here. Also, the one coming in from Nepal. So, for corruption, nepotism, and lavish lifestyles, Gen Zs forced Nepal PM out, and they went on to ban the parliament of that country. Completely unacceptable.
Alaska issues. They caught the finance minister in the street. The flying kick, somebody landed the finance minister, and then they reduced the man to his swimming shorts, and then they put him in the lake.
Can you imagine?
He should swim.
a similar thing happened in Sri Lanka some time back. Usually when these people get angry, it's not nice at all.
Well, the front page of the Herald, mystery robbery sparks new twist in national service crisis. That matter doesn't seem to go away. B5 Plus, DPS International offers scholarships to children of helicopter crash victims.
Okay, finally from me, handcuffs and coolie high, no bail for Abronye. MPP to state demonstration, minority alleges political persecution. Also the story about the assemblyman allegedly killed in the Asanko mine story. And Ghana Water demands 280% increase in tariffs. Hey, my good friend Mutawakil, I beg you
200% too.
And then finally from me, the Guardian publisher Baumia storms Ashanti to rally support. Sami Jemfi dominates the headlines this morning. He's everywhere.
Well, I'm going to take you online a few stories of note. CityNewsroom.com. Canadian firm Rectron unveils $150 million revival plan for AT Ghana. Okay. So Samuel George trying to strike a deal there. Ghana Gas seeks 91% tariff increase to expand and sustain operations. So everybody's looking for more money from us. Nobody's giving us more money. Now, GII boss calls for 6-month cap on political campaigns. And then government to roll out Nkong Kitinkiti program in October. Meanwhile, former Deputy GES DG says double track benefited 1.2 million students. In other stories, we're told 65% of displaced Binyiri residents return home. So that's some positive news from the Savannah region. Meanwhile, there's a very troubling story from North Gonja Daboya. Don't buy or eat dead cattle. Veterinary services warns locals. Indeed, there's a story that over 200 cows died as a result of some vaccine problem. That story is also on Channel 1 News, channel1newsonline.com, where we're told that cattle vaccinated with anthrax CBPP vaccine mixture procured from Nigeria has led to mass cattle deaths. This is very troubling indeed. In other stories, second D, Takoradi Mayor seeks strategic partnership with Germany's Dusseldorf. And then fire ravages 7 houses in Latebiokoshi, 1 firefighter injured. All these on channel1newsonline.com. Meanwhile, Ghanaian medical students in Cuba face hunger and hardship. They've been speaking to Citi News and Channel 1 News about this matter. Yeah, and as we've been told, ECG and EDCO are proposing tariff to support street light maintenance. Sky, you may want to put all the tariff stories together for me before in the main story. Let me take you a few more places. If you go to myjoyonline.com, the lead story there is focused on the ECG. I will not approve anything ECG brings. Chairman of Parliament's Energy Committee is threatening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does he have the power to approve or disapprove?
Well, the committee said whatever. Polluter pay principle must apply. Kenashigbe on Galamsey induced 280% tariff hike proposal. So that's quite controversial. Also on the utility tariffs, passing cost to consumers is not sustainable. Kojo Poku speaking. And then Chair of Parliamentary Energy Committee says ECG cannot survive on consumers alone. Government must step in. It's a big story because the 280% increase is considered very, very high by most people.
Okay, so let's take off this morning. I want to bring together a number of stories related to violence within the mining sector. So the front page of the Chronicle says battle over concession, assembly member shot dead, allegedly by soldiers. Now, Richard Yaosu Ashao writes that residents of Mpetium in the Amansia South district of the Ashanti region are in mourning following a violent confrontation between military personnel and community members that have left 2 people dead, including an elected assemblyman, with others injured. Now, the deceased have been identified as Samuel Dankwa, assembly member for Abuabo Tetekaso and Akwesi Bonsu, an indigent of the area. Now, 2 others remain on admission at a health facility after sustaining gunshot wounds. Now, if you go to a related story on the front page of the publisher, which is the details on page 2, we're told that the member of parliament for the Manso Nkwanta
we spoke to him on Eyewitness News yesterday.
Chenebua Kodia Foku is demanding immediate action following violent clashes between residents of the community and military personnel attached to the Asanko Gold Mining company in the Amansia West District. Now, the MP's demands come in the wake of the outrage that we saw in that constituency.
Still in mining, Gilly Guard has 2 stories.
Yes.
One has to do with a takeover of a mine by people allegedly belonging to national security. This happened in March, but there's some more information on that.
So if you go to page 3 of the Daily Guide, 30 illegal sand winners invade JSC Lower Volta, what do you call it?
No, not a sand winning.
Which one?
There's a mining related one before the sand winning one. This has to do with a mine in some parts of the Ashanti region.
Okay. Well, we can always come back to that story.
This one.
Is this one? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so that one is on page 12.
Yeah.
The story says in March this year.
Takwa, actually. Yes.
Yeah, a group of armed men alleged to be national security operators stormed a licensed mining site at Apinto, a community in Takwa in the western region, drove away the owners and took over the site. Now, the site was subsequently handed over to persons believed to be associated with the ruling National Democratic Congress for illegal mining or Galamsey-related activities. Now, this group of illegal miners is led by Ebenezer Amemagakpo, alias Commander, or Aboyanga, a known NDC activist. Now, after the takeover of the site, which operates using high voltage, high power consuming pumps, the legitimate mine owners, RMG Mining Limited, reported the matter to the Electricity Company of Ghana and asked it to disconnect power to the site to avoid the accumulation of bills in the company's name. Now, ECG obliged and disconnected power to the site. However, this was for a different reason. It claimed RMG hadn't paid its bills. Now, NDC MP for the area, Robert Wisdom Kujo, wrote to ECG subsequently to request for reconnection to enable what was illegal mining to continue. Now, he told ECG that national security had tasked him to oversee the mine until resolution.
Very controversial. Then there's the sand winning story in the Lower Volta on page 3, which is, so for me, there's a lot of unrest around resource battles, and I feel like there needs to be some more serious action on this. So people are in the Lower Volta basin
mining.
mining sand and polluting the river.
Yes.
That story is on page 3 as well. Just give me some high level.
So the story is by Prince Fifi York. It says that Managing Director of JSC Mediterranean Ghana Limited, Professor Albert A. Chulu, has stated that some recalcitrant illegal sand winners, numbering about 30, have resorted to destroying the ecosystem along the Lower Volta riverbank and contaminating the water source that supplies potable water to communities through their illegal activities. Now, addressing journalists at a press conference in Accra yesterday, Professor Chulu mentioned that these illegal sand winners are broadening and deepening the riverbed to unimaginable level, a practice he described as dangerous to inhabitants.
Meanwhile, Sami Jemfi has been talking about the successes of the gold board with $6 million in small-scale gold exports.
If
and
you
all
go
of those
to
things.
page 4 of the Inquisitor, Sami Jemfi, who is the CEO of the gold board, has said that Ghana is on course in resetting and rewriting the gold narrative. Mr. Jemfi was speaking at the maiden edition of Mines and Minerals Convention held in Accra yesterday. He said through the innovative gold board, Ghana is asserting national sovereignty over mineral wealth and introducing a paradigm shift from raw extraction to value retention. They went on to provide some numbers. Since January up to the end of August 2025, small-scale gold exports undertaken or facilitated by the gold board, working closely with the Bank of Ghana, have hit a record high 66 tons with an export value of approximately $6 billion. Now, if you go to page 3 of the Ghanaian Publisher newspaper, he's there, and he again says that the gold board has signed a memorandum of understanding with Goldstream Global DMCC for an investment of up to $1 billion to help develop 300 mines across the country.
Okay, you know, over the last few days, you've been concerned about education and the results coming in from the BCE. Well, some updates on page 9 of the Ghanaian Times. WAEC releases BCE results for private candidates. Now, the provisional results for private candidates who sat for the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BCE, have been released with the results of 3 candidates withheld. Now, the total number of 1,661 candidates, comprising 858 males and 803 females, took part in the examination, which was conducted at 15 examination centers across the country, out of which 3 were absent. If you go down there on the same page, we're told provide counseling for BCE candidates with withheld results. Now, this story is by Bernard Bergen, and it says the executive director of the Holistic Counseling and Coaching Institute, Apostle James Kofi Adams, has urged the West African Examination Council to provide psychological counseling for candidates affected by withheld or cancelled results in the 2025 Basic Education
Can you guys
Examination.
give me a summary of the utility request? I see a lot of stories online.
Yeah,
Sky has
so
those.
Muta Wakilu's what do you call
Ghana
it?
Water Company.
Ghana Water Company Limited has a number of stories this morning. So one of them is in the Publisher newspaper. You find that on page 6 of the newspaper, and it says the Ghana Water Company Limited has proposed a 280% upward adjustment in water tariffs. Now, the company cited the devastating impact of illegal mining. Why should we be paying for it? And the pollution of water bodies as the main drivers behind the request. Now, the proposal presented during the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission stakeholder engagement for 2025 represents the highest tariff adjustment request among utility service providers following the Electricity Company of Ghana's proposal. Now, GWC explained that rampant pollution of rivers and streams has significantly increased operational costs. Now, the company now consumes annually high volumes of treatment chemicals such as alum and lime because of rising.
And there's so many reactions. Before this, Ghana Gas is seeking a 91% tariff increase to expand and sustain its operations. Emmanuel Opong of Citi Business reports that Ghana Gas Company is proposing an increase in its tariffs from $1.10 to $2.10 per metric ton, per million metric purchased thermal units, as part of a broader wave of utility tariff hikes and a review by the PURC. The move represents 91% jump and follows similar proposals by 6 other state-owned utilities, seeking increases between 59 and over 200%. Now, the company says the proposed increment is necessary to sustain operations, expand infrastructure, and ensure long-term reliability of the national natural gas transmission system. Now, the chairman of the Energy Committee in Parliament is having none of the ECG component. So, chairman of the Parliament Energy Committee and MP for Ho West, Mr. Bezra, he's basically vowed never to approve any proposal brought forward by ECG. As chairman of the Energy Committee, I will not approve of anything that ECG will bring to us, he declared. on Joy News PM Express. Mr. Bedra's stance comes in the wake of the request for 2.25% increase. Now, when he was pressed, he says, I just returned from abroad, and on my own page, this is my committee's WhatsApp platform. It was a bipartisan bashing of ECG. I mean, nobody will come to us with this. So they don't agree with the proposal.
Yeah, but the way the character is, I will not approve, because it's not for him to approve.
He's saying that he and his committee members don't seem to be happy with ECG. So but my point is that there's a lot of different, there are 6 utilities all asking for increases. The Ghana Water is using Galamsey as one of the reasons, and they also want to restock.
We will not pay for the Galamsey that they are failing.
Then ECG is asking for some, Ghana Gas asking. So all of them are asking. So the question is, which one do we agree
we
to?
We will not pay. As for the GWCL one.
But you do have the power.
To what?
When the
I have the power to cut water supply to my house.
You say you are power, you won't pay.
No, I'm speaking for me. I will not pay.
If they approve you,
and I will rally people like you, because they are failing to deal with Galamsey. We cannot be paying for their incompetence.
You will pay. You should tell the PURC not to approve. Because if PURC approve, you pay.
No, I can walk. I'm a customer. I can walk. Cut supply to my home.
So you don't use electricity.
Which one?
You use Ghana Gas.
Electricity is different.
Okay.
We can discuss that one.
Okay.
But Ghana Water, the incompetence will be they're dealing with illegal mining.
But you see, Mutawakil is also asking for money, not just for Galamsey, but to also buy new equipment.
That is the main issue here.
There are a lot of things.
This morning you can call him.
Quickly, let me just put together a few MPP stories for you. So on page 3 of the Daily Gist, the Minority Caucus in Parliament has raised alarm about what it describes as growing political persecution and abuse of power following the arrest and remand of Kwame Bafo, popularly known as Abronya DC, the Bono Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party. So he was in court on Tuesday, charged with offensive conduct conducive to a breach of the peace. Now, there's a lot happening with the NPP.
Yeah, we're told that there are cracks within the party. If you find that story, if you want that story, you find it on page 3 of the Informer. We're told the introduction of a development fee of 4 million Ghana cedis to be paid by aspirants who are contesting the presidential primaries of the opposition New Patriotic Party has brought about an easy calm with most aspirants opposing the move. For instance, Francis Adayemnimo, who expressed his desire to contest the party's upcoming presidential primary elections, but pulled out at the 11th hour, disclosed that the aspirants are expected to pay 4 million Ghana cedis in development fee, in addition to the cost of nomination and filing of the forms. Failure to which one could be taken out.
Staying with the NPP, if you go to the Herald newspaper, they report that the NPP General Secretary is not on talking terms with the chairman.
True.
So you can get.
Is there a chairman?
There's a chairman, but he's on leave.
On leave. So if you go to page 4 of the newspaper, you can get the details. And the Insight is carrying a piece written by Dr. Arthur Kennedy on the need to save the NPP, titled "Chasing the Elephant Far to the Bush."
And yesterday, the Kwesi Pratt launched his book. Beautiful. I forgot. I'll remember some. I'll bring you the title. Right. Beautiful book.
Now, finally, Canadian firm Rectron has unveiled a $150 million revival plan for 80 Ghana. Citi News is reporting that Canadian multinational conglomerate Rectron Group Incorporated has reaffirmed its intention to acquire a controlling 60% stake in 80 Ghana Limited for $150 million, unveiling what it describes as a comprehensive and independently validated blueprint to save the financially distressed telecom operator. The announcement, reiterated by their CEO Atanas Kolarov, positions the group as the strategic investor Ghana has been seeking to rescue 80 Ghana, a company burdened with over $150 million debt and struggling to maintain its market relevance. So we can discuss this later on, but this is anchored in an MOU signed with the government of Ghana in May this year, which envisions the entry of a well-resourced strategic partner capable of providing capital and technical know-how to revive 80. Okay. So those are some of the stories there.
Beautiful. Bernard, before I go, you asked of the title of Kwesi Pratt's book. It's titled Reparations, History, Struggle. Struggle. Yeah, struggle.
We have to get the
politics and law.
Kwesi Pratt.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
No. We have to sit down with Kwesi Pratt after reading the book because we are still in the struggle.
Your membership.
Hey, El Chamano, I agree to.
I miss you. Salary them pay last week. This week, no, it finished. How?
But don't you have GCB mobile app? Just request a salary advance. You will get it in 30 seconds.
Gosh, it just dropped like it's hot.
Get up to 80% of your salary anytime with the GCB mobile app at the lowest interest rates. Switch to a GCB salary account now and payday can be any day. Download the GCB mobile app on Google Play, App Store, or Huawei App Gallery. T's and C's apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Ugomi, at what time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car? No, I don't change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so. This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir. Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open it. Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel? Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you. Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside? I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small. Go. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Sika Bieto. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Nashika Caesar is joining us with the Citi Business News. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Valex Lease and EcoBank. I'm Nashika Caesar. Coming up, Ghana Gas seeks nearly 91% tariff increase to sustain operations and expansion. Also coming up, Gold Board pushes for practical financing to harness record gold prices, and later government renews plans to officially roll out in Nkokon Kitten program. Settle for the details of our stories now. The Ghana National Gas Company Limited is proposing to increase its tariff from $1.10 to $2.10 per million metric British thermal units as part of a broader wave of utility tariff hikes under a review by the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission (PURC). The move represents a 91% jump and follows similar proposals by 6 other state-owned utilities seeking increases between 59% and over 200%. Speaking at a stakeholder forum on the tariff review, the manager of commercial operations at Ghana Gas, Sylvester Enumi Kujo, explained that the proposed cost-reflective tariff is aligned with the PURC's rate-setting guidelines and is aimed at recovering prudent capital investments while ensuring operational efficiency.
We have proposed to the PURC that our tariff should move from 1.1 as we have today to about 2.1. So we are proposing that our new tariff should be around 2.1. The basis are the things that I have already elucidated. One, you want to be a prudent operator, you have to invest in certain key instrumentation. You also have to expand your infrastructure. So the objective that drives these proposals are what we see here. You want to be viable. You also want to be fair to consumer. So these are the things that Ghana Gas intends to do. And on the basis of that, we have proposed the tariff of 2.1 to the PURC for consideration.
Sylvester Inumi Kujo is a manager in charge of commercial operations at the Ghana National Gas Limited. Meanwhile, the executive secretary of the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, Dr. Shafiq Suleiman, has assured that the commission will rigorously review the proposals to safeguard consumer interest while maintaining a stable socio-economic environment.
The MITO is one of the Commission's most important regulatory tools, designed to provide predictability for utilities, stability for consumers, and confidence for investors. But above all, it is not just a technical framework, it is the citizens' MITO. It belongs to the people of Ghana, and it must reflect their voice, needs, and aspirations. Electricity, water, and natural gas are not mere commodities. They are lifeliners that sustain households, industries, and enable social well-being. Their proposals, we are going to interrogate them to come out with the right numbers later on.
We stay a bit longer on this issue because the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission says it will protect consumers as utility providers push for tariff hikes. The Ghana Water Company Limited and the Electricity Company of Ghana are seeking a 200% increase to meet operational demands, but many consumers argue the request does not match service quality. PRC board member and presidential staffer Nanaya Jantua tells Citi Business News the commission will strike a balance to ensure fair outcome.
The cost of unserved energy is expensive, so we need to keep the lights on. We need to ensure that we have electricity for industry, for the economy to run, for domestic use, for consumers to be comfortable, and it needs a lot of work. The quality of service is key, but we have a very difficult work to do, tipping the balance between ensuring that the service is of good quality and also ensuring that the utility is financially viable.
That was a board member of the PURC and a presidential staffer, Nanaya Jantua, speaking there. Moving on, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Gold Board, Sami Jemfi, says Ghana must capitalize on the current record-high international gold prices to maximize production. He explained that this opportunity cannot be realized without bold and practical financing solutions, as the country's existing conservative financing models remain inadequate to support the minerals value chain. Speaking at the Maiden Minings and Minerals Convention, Sami Jemfi stressed that a gold board is determined to sustainably grow Ghana's gold output and strengthen the supply chain while ensuring lasting benefits for local communities and transformational returns for the economy.
I strongly believe that the time to maximize gold production and optimize national benefit is now, given the current unprecedented favorable international market conditions for gold. But this cannot happen without the needed financing for the value chain. Sadly, current financing models for mining in Ghana are too conservative. We need African capital structures to provide bold but practical financing solutions for the minerals and mining sector to maximize production and optimize recovery, particularly in this time of record high international gold prices. At the Gold Board, we are determined to sustainably increase Ghana's gold output and develop the country's gold supply chain responsibly from the country's heartland to global vaults.
Sami Jemfi is the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Gold Board. Now, Canadian multinational conglomerate Rectron Group Incorporated has reaffirmed its intention to acquire a controlling 60% equity stake in AT Ghana Limited for $150 million, unveiling what it describes as a comprehensive and independently validated blueprint to save the financially distressed telecom operator. The announcement, reiterated by Rectron's Chief Executive Officer Atanas Kolovov positions the group as the strategic investor Ghana has been seeking to rescue AT Ghana, a company burdened with over $150 million in debt and struggling to maintain its market relevance. Rectron's $150 million represents initial offer to acquire the proposed 60% equity stake with additional capital planned for injection into AT following the completion of this initial funding. Away from that, the government has renewed its plans to officially roll out the Nkukon Kitinkiti program in the first week of October. This follows concerns raised by stakeholders in the poultry industry after the Ministry of Food and Agriculture postponed the initial July launch due to limited consultation and engagement. The initiative is designed to cut down the country's heavy reliance on imported poultry, which cost Ghana over $300 million annually. Addressing the media after the launch of the second phase of the West Africa Livestock Marketing Program organized by the ECOWAS Commission in Accra, the Minister of Food and Agriculture, Eric Opoku, assured poultry farmers that the revised launch date will soon be honored.
Plans are far advanced, and it's likely that at the end of the month or the first week of October, His Excellency the President will launch the program, and all of you will be invited, and then we'll start the distribution to the various constituencies for distribution to the beneficiary farmers. We are now putting the list together, and we are now going through the procurement processes to engage the contractors to supply us with the best. So very soon it will be launched.
That was the Minister of Food and Agriculture, Eric Opoku, speaking there. Now, on the interbank market today, the dollar is selling for 12 cedis, while the British pound is going for 16 cedis, 31 pesos, and the euro is going for 14 cedis, 15 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Valex Lease, and EcoBank. I'm Nashika Caesar. Many thanks for your company. Do have a great business day.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s, you lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Ah, Ma, have you received the delivery?
Sis, yeah, the rider's bay. Send in a momo.
Okay, star 17.
Ah, Paco, don't you use a smartphone? Use a momo app, ne?
Huh? Abba app.
Hey, I want to say a millennium, say millennial. Inim. Oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Oh, you're smart. I know you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
We we asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
And the business the business edition of the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News was brought to you by Valex, EcoBank, and MTN. Attention officers, schools, print hubs. Why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? We're introducing Valex Lease Equip Limited, Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing services. From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a reliable multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited with free paper included. There is free toner, free cartridges, free repairs, and free maintenance, plus nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. So stop spending big on machines, paper, repairs, and maintenance. Switch to Valex Lease and keep your cash for what matters. If you're ready to upgrade, visit valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. There is customized options, payment options, and packages available as well. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. The world has evolved. It keeps evolving, and EcoBank has been evolving with the times. Over 3 decades, we've pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app EcoBank Pay and Express Points across the country, EcoBank is right where you are. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. Now, Thursdays are extra special on MTN. It's got more exciting because from now on, you get a nice 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app or use *138#. This and every Thursday. We also offer you free extra movie tickets when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas at Accra and West Hills Mall. Same treatment at the Golden Cinemas at the Kumasi Mall. So bundle on my MTN or *138#. Make the best of your 25% data bundle discount and visit the cinemas. Use Momo and get your free extra movie ticket on MTN's Yellow Thursday. Gabi Affairs here with Kickoff, that's brought to you by Lesheho and Polytank. You deserve financial peace, and Lesheho is here to give you just that. Life comes with financial challenges, but with Lesheho, you don't have to face them alone. Whether it's education, rent, unexpected expenses, we've got the right loan to meet your needs at the right time. Simply call or WhatsApp the number 02700 4799. Let's make life easier together. Lesheho, let's improve life. Now, when it comes to water storage tanks, the name we all know is Polytank. For 3 decades, they've been trusted by all generations, so make no mistakes. Always choose Polytank for guaranteed quality. Be it Rambo, Hippo, Sumo, or Super Sumo, durability is always assured. Polytank is the original, always the best. The caution is we do not request for Momo payments online. Gabi Affair, Kickoff.
Lookman holds the ball, the defender off well. Dele Bashiru for Nigeria. Burst the pace, now can he square it? Williams is in trouble! They have the equaliser. Bessie came all the way from defence.
All right, so South Africa and Nigeria sharing the points at the Free State Stadium in the high-stakes encounter between the two countries in the World Cup qualifiers. More reactions coming up, plus some updates from the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, and then as well as England's 2-0 win over Serbia.
And it will be a penalty kick and a chance for England to make it 5. It's Rashford for 5-0. Took his time, picked his spot. Petrovic rooted to the spot, and it is a rout.
Okay, so England taking a huge step towards automatic qualification for next year's World Cup, with Captain Harry Kane paving the way for a crashing 5-0 victory over Serbia. All of that coming up in the next 10 minutes. Right here on Kickoff. Many thanks to Shell Gowo, Zonda GH, Politan Ghana, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. All right, many thanks for joining us for the very latest in the world of sports. I am Gabi Ofe. Let's begin with athletics, and Ghana's athletics team is set to compete at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. That's Japan. The contingents will feature in the men's 100 meter, 200 meters, 800 meters, and the 4x100 meter relay event, as well as the women's high jump. Abdul Rashid Saminu and Benjamin Azamati will represent the nation in the 100 meter, while Ibrahim Fuseni will line up in the 200 meters. Alex Samankwa will take on the 800 meters with the men's 4x100 meter relay team, including Abdul Rashid Saminu, Benjamin Azamati, Ibrahim Fuseni, Barnabas Aget, Joseph Paul Amwa, and Mustafa Alufa Bopin. So, on the women's side of things, Rose Amwenua Yeboah will feature in the high jump, flying Ghana's flag in the field event. So, all the best to Ghana's athletic team. The World Athletics Championships will begin on September 15. Well, away from athletics, Mali's Football Federation is set to file a complaint to FIFA about the performance of match officials who handled Mali's game against Ghana at the Accra Sports Stadium on Monday. Now, Sani Saru, assistant referee 1 from Lesotho, and Cledwin Baloyi, assistant referee 2 from South Africa. Naftal Negongo from Namibia served as the 4th official for the aforementioned game. Guzes Mohamed from Morocco served as the referee assessor, while Kachala Babagana from was the match commissioner for Ghana's game against Mali. And Mali are not too happy with Alexander Jiku's goal that got the Malian players incensed over what they deemed as the match official, that's match referee Badi Luxolo, ignoring a series of fouls in the lead up to Jiku's goal, including one on goalkeeper Daira Jigwe. So we'll see what the verdict will be from that. Well, let's stay with the national team, because our former GF Executive Council member Anthony Obin has shared his views on Ghana's prospects of qualifying for the World Cup in the USA, Canada, and Mexico.
First, the Black Stars qualifying is extremely important. It adds to our reputation as a football nation. Ghana is a football, might in Africa. I mean, the records show. Lately, we've not maintained that level of dexterity, but I think qualifying is very, very important to us, and we must do everything to qualify. In terms of our performance, you described it. Yesterday, I was at the stadium, and the first half was very good for Ghana. Ghana controlled the game. They did very well. We're all excited. And then the second half, we realized that I don't know whether they were tired or something. But don't underrate Mali.
All right, so that's former ESCO member Anthony Obin. Well, he did not end there. He also weighed in on what many Ghanaians believe should be done ahead of the World Cup. That's relieving Otuado of his duties, given the coach's mixed record with the national team.
In my personal view, if any of such decision will be taken, it shouldn't be now. We need to qualify and then see what else we can do. But I'm not in a position to pronounce anything on that.
All right, so that's Tony Obin speaking to my colleague Daniel Sakite in that interview there. Well, let's get to the game from yesterday from the World Cup qualifiers. And Kenya beats Seychelles by 5-0. Namibia also beats Sao Tome and Principe by 3-0. Sierra Leone were 2-0 winners over Ethiopia. Niger beats Tanzania by 1-0. Zimbabwe lost to Rwanda. Burkina Faso played out a goalless draw with Egypt. Cape Verde beats Cameroon by 1-0. Senegal, they were 3-2 winners over DR Congo. South Africa and Nigeria played out a 1-0 draw. And reacting to that, it's South Africa's head coach Hugo Bruce, who says the team's 1-0 draw with Nigeria was a fair reflection of the heated contest, since neither team deserved to win the game.
We couldn't win the game by playing football, by fighting. And that is what we tried. We fight as much as our opponents. We were as much physical as our opponents. And I think that the result is the right result. None of the two teams deserve to win. But I think we do the best operation with this point. And now we need one victory. And we have two opportunities, so let's try to do it as soon as possible.
Okay, so that's South Africa's Hugo Bruce speaking there. Nigeria have 11 points, third on the table, behind South Africa, who have 17 points. Eric Shaw, head coach for Nigeria, was asked about their chances of qualifying for the World Cup.
During this game, like I said, we made just 10 seconds. We were not in the good position, and they killed us. So after that, we're coming back in this game because we were ready for that. So because our state of mind and the player and the state of mind of the player, they try to coming back and to try to score again, but once again, South Africa is a good team.
All right, so that's Nigeria's Eric Shaw speaking there. Well, some other games on the African continent. Togo beat Sudan by 1-0. Angola were 3-1 winners over Mauritius. Benin beat Lesotho by 4-0. Gabon played out a goalless draw with Ivory Coast. Gambia 2, Burundi 0. Mauritania played out a goalless draw with South Sudan in the World Cup qualifiers on the African continent. Well, let's take you to the European qualifiers, and Cristiano Ronaldo equaled the goal-scoring record as Portugal edged past Hungary 3-2 in their World Cup qualifying match. The striker netted for the 39th time in the World Cup qualifying matches, making him the joint highest ever scorer alongside Guatemala's Carlos Ruiz. Well, England also delivered their finest performance of head coach Thomas Tuchel's reign as they took a giant stride towards World Cup qualification by outclassing Serbia in Belgrade. Here's England boss Thomas Tuchel.
No, I never set limits to my thoughts, and we played the game how it plays out, and we were very strong. I think it was teamwork in its purest form. We helped each other out. We had the right intensity in the right moments. We put the work in to not allow one shot on target for a strong home team. And if you want to do this, you need to support each other. You need to play disciplined and keep the intensity up. This is what we did, and players did excellent. So full credit to the team. We had, I told you before, we had a brilliant week from start to finish, and this was the proof of it.
Charlie White from The Sun. Would you sum that up as the perfect performance?
No, there's no perfect. There's never a perfect performance. But for today, it was a very, very good performance.
All right, so that's England boss Thomas Tuchel after trashing Serbia by 5-0. Arsenal's Noni Madueke scored his first England goal. Harry Kane, Ezri Konsa, Magehi, and Marcus Rashford. Well, Erling Haaland scored 5 goals and set up 2 more as Norway trashed Moldova 11-1 to edge closer to qualifying for a first World Cup in 27 years. Well, France also beat Iceland by 2-1 in yesterday's game. Well, before I leave, Manchester City are set to assess forward Omar Mamouche before Sunday's Manchester derby after he suffered a knee injury while on international duty with Egypt. The 26-year-old was substituted in the 9th minute of his country's World Cup qualifier with Burkina Faso, which finished goalless in that game. So not the best of news for Manchester City and their player Omar Mamouche. And that's the very latest in the world of sport. For more, you can head to citysportsonline.com and on X. You can find us at City Sports JJ. Kickoff is proudly brought to you by Shell Show, Gowo, Zonda GH, Polytangana, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I am Gabi Ofe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do take care and bye-bye.
Polytang is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytang, we get some more Rambo and get some more super. And the Polytang we did Polytang, Papa no no, Papa no no no, Papa no no no, Papa no no, Ankasa. Polytang, Polytang, the original, always the best.
Services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. Your salary is like seeds. If you eat every seed, you will never have a harvest. But plant a portion through savings and investment. It grows into something bigger. More than discipline, what you need is a system. That's where automation comes in. Set up a direct debit or standing order and let your savings move before you spend. No willpower needed. No last-minute decisions, just steady growth. Petra helps you set up your automated plan so your wealth grows whether you're thinking about it or not. Let's do life together. Dial *44*70# to speak to a financial advisor today. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Hey there, all enterprise customers. We are rewarding all of you just for standing by us all this while. Simply keep doing the things you've always done with us, like renewing policies, making purchases, and more. The twist though, you have to do them on our self-service portal via web or the Enterprise Advantage app. Once you log into the portal, access Advantage Points and do any of the transactions you're allowed to do there in order to earn points. The more you transact, the more points you earn. The points you earn can be used to redeem loads of airtime, Momo, and other rewards. It's that simple. Just visit the portal, log in, and enjoy. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless.
Enterprise, your advantage.
In
Imagine a future where every bridge connects more than just roads, where every investment plants the seeds of prosperity. That future begins at the International Building Infrastructure and Investment Expo 2025. It's happening from the 12th of September to the 14th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, 9 a.m. each day, under the theme Building Resilient Infrastructure for Sustainable Growth and Regional Integration. IBI Expo 2025 brings together industry leaders, engineers, policymakers, and investors to shape the future of infrastructure in West Africa. IBI Expo 2025 is organized by Image Consortium Group in partnership with Global Africino, with support from the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources and the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Register now at www.ibiexpo.com.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana Cedi into 500 times more, and the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly, not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Channel One TV has a way of telling their stories. Stories that empower change. Capturing the trending issues, delving into our communities, getting out the voices that matter.
Before the end of this year, some significant improvement would have been noticed on that road. And it's not going to be a 9-day wonder. He's back to site to continue with the project.
Channel One Newsroom, CNR, brings you an exhaustive coverage of the day's news. 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
A lot of responsibility rests on the shoulders of African leaders to create an environment that is conducive to trade and investment. We wish to partner with any nation of the world.
Channel One Newsroom captures the exact news temperature of the nation.
Everything in this world is subject to abuse. And that's why there are checks and balances. That's why you have to also go to court and do...
From the northern, western, eastern, and southern parts of Ghana, Channel One Newsroom, CNR's got you covered.
People normally enter the boat without the life jackets. We believe strongly that if they were wearing life jackets, their lives would have been saved.
8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
I thought I should contain myself. But he should be careful. He did not win the election on merit. The NDC won the Asokwa election by default. For whatever reason, we, the MPP, we decided to hand over power.
CNR, telling your stories, empowering change. Catch CNR on Channel One TV at 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. every night.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Don't forget to me cook so many so you me oh my favorite hey yeah yanti wadon kaisa wajane dafu baby Enfia mi ansana bay ayina muso krumpo apome Can't somebody no be firewood. DA. Anka bedi min China sape. Mama fan is a VM Zaya. Now rawu bekumi yeah. Meto many and Toby anymore. Mini will be at just a day and a bro. Nama vivo.
.40 97.3 Citi FM. All right, so today is the 10th day of September, and a number of people are celebrating their birthday today.
Happy birthday to my daughter Ejuji Dogbe from your father Doji Dogbe. May God bless your new age. Here's another one. Belated happy birthday to Mr. Clement Adongo. May God grant you the grace to do great exploits, senior. And that's coming from Gideon in Medina. From Ben, on behalf of EMDP Cohort 2, he says, good morning, Bernard and team. Please extend a heartfelt birthday wish to Kirk Nikote. May God bless you with many more years of happiness, success, and plenty money. Enjoy your day. Super.
Well, I just want to say good morning to Bright of the CSIR. Great mind, a great man, committed to so many things. Thank you so much for all you continue to do for the Republic.
Meanwhile, happy birthday from all of us in the family to Charles Bachman Jr., the Fresh Prince of Anumabo, to Silalis Kukua Bachman, the Duchess of Jamestown, Riches Accra, and to Dr. CJ Bachman, wishing a great wife, mother and leader Mrs. Patricia Bachman a happy birthday today, 10th September. God's gracious blessings from all of us to you.
Yes, Bernard Gordon Sir, our friend Gordon Sir's 14th wedding anniversary is today. Says, may the Lord continue to give my wife and I the strength to carry through the rest of the journey ahead. It's difficult, but we're in there. We're loving it. Gordon Sir, congratulations to you and wifey.
Gordon Sir that we know.
Yeah, man.
Oh, bro, Charlie.
Access Bank?
14.
Bless you, bless you.
Congratulations. I met him and his wife at the, this is...
oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations.
Meanwhile, the future of fleet management, the first of its kind in Ghana, the Zenith Visa Fleet Solution is here with a powerful fleet management portal and fleet card that enables you track every city, every liter, every trip and status of maintenance and repairs of your fleet in real time. You have total control of your fleet expenses. Whether you manage 5 cars or 50 trucks, the Zenith Visa Fleet solution is a smart choice for your business. Visit any Zenith branch or contact your relationship manager to sign up for the Zenith Visa Fleet solution today. Call 0542 111 or 030-2680-884. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. Are you a customer of Enterprise? If not, you're missing out on Enterprise Advantage Points, the loyalty program that rewards you for staying covered the smart way. With Enterprise Advantage Points, customers can wrap up points and score awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more, all through their self-service portal, the Enterprise Advantage app. Just log into your account, access Advantage Points, and start earning points for rewards like airtime, Momo, and more. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Join the Enterprise family now and purchase a policy to enjoy this exclusive offer. Enterprise, your advantage. You know that feeling when it's middle of the month but your salary is already gone and the bills keep marching in, fridge repair, school fees, and those family commitments you can't dodge? Well, with GCB salary advance, no need to worry. No complicated criteria, no guesswork. You can get up to 80% of your pay in seconds at the lowest interest rates. No paperwork, no branch wahala, just your GCB mobile app and you're sorted. So let GCB salary advance handle it. Switch to a GCB salary account now. Payday can be any day. Download the GCB mobile app on Google Play Store, the App Store, and the Huawei App Gallery. Terms and conditions apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life. And it's a winning season again, and this time it's not just chasing wins, it's collecting them. The luckiest is back again and better, with chances to win to change your life. Grab your phone, dial star 712 hash, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself or option 2 to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number, then that's option 2. There's also the online way. Head to theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on the community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else too. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times and your whole community could win 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere. In the meantime, we are hosting the Minister for Sports and Recreation later this morning. Kofi Adams is our guest. Send your questions ahead of time. 054-998-6996. Happy birthday to the ever quintessential gentleman and loyal friend Eric Kwachi, aka Mozo. Blessings from the Most High from all of us, the Legon 92-93-year group. Meanwhile, the Ghana Water Limited is asking you a question. Are you looking for a faster and easier way to engage our services online? Then download the Ghana Water Customer app from Google Play Store or the App Store and create your personalized user account with the customer account details on your monthly bills. With your Ghana Water app, you can pay for water bill, you can check your billing and payment statements, you can report best and leakages, you can report illegal customer activities, and report complaints and faults with photos or videos or GPS locations. All transactions made on the customer app attract zero charges. Ghana Water Limited, at your service. And what are you proud of? At First Atlantic Bank, we're proud to be crowned Digital Bank of the Year, not once but 2 times, back to back. This isn't just a fancy title. It celebrates our commitment and relentless drive to give you the ultimate convenience in digital banking. Whether it's through our mobile app, internet banking, USSD, or any of our seamless platforms, we'll make sure your banking experience is truly safe, fast, and secure. So why settle for less? Join the Purple family today and experience the true meaning of smart banking. 2-time Digital Bank of the Year, back to back. For more information, go to First Atlantic GH. For more information, First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different.
Let's wish our mom, Madame Regina Atieku, a teacher to whom Presec, a happy birthday for us. God should bless her with long life and good health. This one is coming in from CJ in Medina, who says, good morning, Bernard and team. Please help me wish a belated happy birthday to Bright John of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, HR department inside Tema. Wishing you continued strength, wisdom, and success in all you do. May your new year may the new year of your life be filled with groundbreaking achievements and lasting fulfillments. This one says, it's coming in from Daddy, Mommy, Oketiche, and the rest of the family, and it's going out to you, Sika Futru Akwampa Ajiman. You turn 5 today. You are a pupil of the St. Benedict School at Dansoma right here in Accra. And may God continue to bless and keep you safe. And this one says, happy 4th birthday to our lovely daughter, Afefa Nunyava Afi Enum Mo. May God bless you abundantly. Wishing you a joyful day filled with love and happiness with all our love. It's coming in from Thomas Mo and Enyunam. Wow, that's a very beautiful name. Afefa. Some the people call it Afefa.
Home is cool.
Yeah, Afefa and Nunyava. Wisdom has come. Hey, Charlie, that's a beautiful name. Nunyava.
Yeah, man.
The first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah, same here. 7:50 City Breakfast Show. Before we talk to the minister, let's hear a few more announcements. Francisca.
Yes, and from Wiggle Vision Limited, Ghana's leading tech company, comes Frog, the ultimate platform for USSD, OTP, voice, and bulk SMS messaging. Frog offers unbeatable rates to all mobile networks in Ghana, helping your business reach more people faster. Whether it's bulk SMS, voice SMS, IVR, or USSD, our secure APIs and tools ensure easy integration for businesses of all sizes. Ready to elevate your customer engagement? Visit wiggle.com.gh or frog.wiggle.com.gh. You can also call 0554 170 599 or 0553 019 529. Wiggle Vision, empowering businesses one message at a time.
Meanwhile, the much anticipated moment is here. Today, one lucky winner will drive away the brand new Toyota RAV4 Adventure at the grand draw of the SG Deposit and Drive promotion. Others will win luxury trips to Singapore and Dubai. Over the past few months, 80 customers who have participated in the promotion have won amazing prizes in the first and second draws. The lucky customers went home with microwave ovens, televisions, air fryers, and others. Today we climax in grand style. Now, if you have participated in the Societe Generale Ghana Deposit and Drive promo, then keep your phones close. You may be the lucky one. The grand draw comes off today, 10 September, at the SG head office at 3 p.m. Promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Societe Generale, the future is you. The president is meeting journalists tonight, and there's a very funny angle to the story. Larry Dugbe, in his mysterious best, wrote a story and says, ECG, Gridco, Nedco want to sabotage Mahama ahead of his Meet the Media series. No, that was his front page story, actually. He said, let me read the headline for you. So he sort of linked two stories together. He says, ECG, Ghana Water, and Nedco set Mahama up, demand huge tariff increases ahead of media encounter. So I'm not sure how he's doing the connection. I don't know.
I think because it's now in circulation, then people will make it a major issue during the media press.
The companies have been working on this for the past few months, and this is for the next 4 years.
Yeah,
so it just so. And by the way, to be fair, I got an invitation to the PRC event last week. We got invitation to the president's event only on Monday.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody who's stampeding anybody, it's the president who was stampeding PRC, because PRC had planned this program I was on vacation and they sent a letter that we should come and appear yesterday to listen to this presentation. It was on Monday that we were told that we are meeting the president. So how can the PRC be sabotaging the president?
Well, maybe they should have kept the figures to themselves.
No, they can't do that. We are running a system
yes.
where you need Sky. These companies have departments that have been planning this for almost 6 months.
Anyway, well, let me.
So I feel like we shouldn't do that.
Okay, well, let me now major on what I believe is the major thing.
Hold on,
which is what?
I want you to listen to the reasoning they gave for the. Hold on, okay. So that your response will be grounded and more clinical. Okay. So I'm going to read. You say Ghana Water. So let me read. Graphic put it very nicely. So 3 utility providers have submitted proposals to PRC for varying rates of increments in tariff and charges. ECG is asking for 239% increase for 2025. NEDCO has proposed an increase of 174.10, and the Ghana Water Limited has tabled 280%. All requests necessary to avert financial difficulties and ensure reliable power and water supply. So let me take you one by one. Ghana Water Company. In this presentation, a rep of Ghana Water Company stated that the company was seeking a 280% increment to offer, quote, reliable water supply. Now they are quoting the man. We are only asking for a 280% increase in the price of our request.
Imagine we are
so we are not asking too much.
Can you imagine that?
But at least this 280% covers production, distribution, transmission, and all other activities. The reason for the adjustment is that the current tariff is inadequate. We need money to pay our loans and pollution of our water bodies. The company said it had expenditure of about 447 million cedis in addition to $1.5 million and 8.5 million euros for various activities, including the replacement of soft starters, installation and rehabilitation of pumps, refurbishment of high lift pumps, replacement of transformers and switch gears, the provision of maintenance on dredges, supply and installation of chemical dosing pumps and sterilizers, which had resulted from water pollution. To improve distribution, the company recently spent 82 million cedis on a 324-kilometer pipeline extension and improvement among others. By the way, some of that was in the lower part of the Volta, the places that had the flooding. All right, so this is Ghana Water. Let me go to ECG. ECG is asking for 200 and just a minute.
Where did they even sleep before they started all of this?
So
imagine that kind of talk.
The ECG. Where is this? Where is this headline? The general manager in charge of financial plan at ECG, Moses Oakley, said the ECG tabled the proposed tariffs for 2025 to 2029, keeping in mind the financial viability, operational efficiency, and sustainable service delivery required to meet the dynamic demands of the energy sector of the country. He said the proposed adjustments were to address the inherent challenges the ECG faced, including the need for cost-reflective tariffs and addressing systemic challenges. Mr. Oakley said the proposal outlined comprehensive strategies to overcome key challenges such as illegal connection, technical losses, and financial constraint. He said it took into consideration adapting to macroeconomic factors such as inflation, foreign exchange fluctuation, and interest rates, which critically influence the cost components of the tariff structure. He said ECG's commitment to investing in infrastructure, data transformation, and human resource development was pivotal to achieving the vision of being a competitive, sustainable, and customer-centric energy service provider. We urge the Commission and all stakeholders, including Sky, to consider this proposal favorably. ECG's financial plan general manager added. Let me do NEDCO. The commercial director of NEDCO, Hashim Idrisu, explained that the company had a customer population of about 1.29 million last year, with 83.55% being residential and 16.44% being non-residential and 0.01% being special load tariff customers. He said 39% of 508,000 were lifeline customers who paid a heavily subsidized rate, resulting in losses for each kilowatt hour of power sold. And by the way, the cost of power to the person in the north is the same as the person here. It's even more, but they are paying less. He said the reduction of the lifeline from 50 kilowatt hour to 30 had not solved the revenue shortfall, leading to recommendations for scrapping the band altogether. Challenges also arose from the public lighting levy being reduced from 5% to 3%, which covered less than 20% of consumption for public lighting.
Who reduced it?
Your people, your parliament people, or some PRC, I don't know. To address the financial gaps, Mr. Idrisu urged the PRC to approve a specific tariff for street and public lighting to ensure sustainability. Let me end with Gridco. The acting director in charge of corporate strategy at Gridco, Samuel Akwa, said Gridco was seeking an approval to more than double its transmission service tariff from the current 5.64 Ghana pesos per kilowatt hour to 12.97 Ghana pesos per kilowatt hour in 2025. He said the request represents a 130% increase. He explained that the existing tariff was inadequate and stressed the need for cost-reflective rate to support its operations. He said the 2026 to 2030 review period, the utility company was projecting tariff to range between 13.04 to 13.44, excluding statutory levies. I don't have the information.
You know what the PURC should
for
do?
Ghana Gas.
The PURC should receive the proposal, put them together, and then take red pen, and then cancel the whole thing and tell them to rework, because all the items they have mentioned there as basis to actually charge us more, I'm not persuaded that they make any sense. Take ECG for instance. Let me ECG. I'll deal with them later. Take the water company limited matter. Yes. The core of what they're asking for is to compensate for the failure of the state to confront the abuse of our water bodies. If they have anything useful to ask, they should direct their demands to the government. Let the government confront the problems head on. Deal with Galamsey and will not be asking to pay so much for water they are refining.
They gave two reasons. They said...
I said the core.
No, they said there are two.
The core.
So the Galamsey is two, but there's one.
Which is what?
They are seeking 280% to... For production, distribution and transmission. In fact, they give it to pay their loans and to procure... Yeah, to pay their loans.
Yeah.
And then is the water body is a part.
Let them deconstruct that properly, because this whole thing, putting everything together and creating the impression that it is because of their distribution, even the distribution challenges. Last week or a couple of weeks ago, we're talking about this matter of how they are failing to ensure that metering is not properly, metering is properly attended to. In many cases, people are getting illegal connection to what are we supposed to be paying for that? It is their job. That is why they have staff to monitor and ensure that people consuming water are paying for it. The same thing with ECG. What do you call it? Is it ECG? Yes, ECG. Am I talking about ECG?
Is it because you are so angry?
You are talking about water.
Yeah, yes, I'm going to ECG. ECG. The same thing. We were at at the other side when this matter came up, and I told you that, Bernard, we should not encourage ECG to be imposing their inefficiency on us. If you look at the numbers, the level of technical losses, big. People consuming power and not paying for it. We are not supposed to be paying for that. What have they announced since the beginning of the life of this administration that is so transformational as to turn around the inefficiency at ECG? Very little. We've heard big talk from the minister, but what has happened constructively, I have to assure you.
But for what about NEDCO? NEDCO is saying that they are... A lot of their customers are in the poor band.
Yes.
And they're also heavily subsidized.
Okay.
But the cost of getting the power is high. So they need some...
If they are subsidized, the subsidy comes from the government. So they should write to the government and say that, well, we can't sustain that. Let the government deal with it. But if you're asking me to pay, why should I pay for that?
Don't forget that in your IMF program, you have already agreed to do certain things, including this tariff adjustment. You've already agreed, though. So you've already agreed long time. So you don't come out and now say
no, let us not hide behind what we agreed with the World Bank, right? And then now pay these people.
They say we must pay cost-reflective tariffs for ECG to be sustainable. So whilst ECG has many problems, the utilities, one of their major problems is that their tariffs are too low.
Let them go back and rework it. Let them not build their inefficiency, their incompetence, and their lack of proper performance.
But what is the basis for saying they should rework it? How do you know that they are working is wrong?
But I just told you. If you go on,
so what will be an acceptable percentage increase?
If they deconstruct the whole thing and remove the components dealing with the inefficiency.
But is Ghana Water Company the cause of Galamsey? They are not.
The question goes back to the state. They are an agency of state.
But they are working for you and I too. So from the perspective of, you see, you have to differentiate. Ghana Water Company is representing the state.
Yes.
But they supply service to the public.
No, but the state is failing to do its job.
Yeah, but if they don't get the tariff increment and the company collapses, you get water.
But the point I'm making is that you cannot ask the citizens to pay for what the state itself has failed to deal with. The Ghana Water Company.
But isn't the citizen part of the state?
Oh, Bernard, what are you talking about here?
I'm just asking a question.
Because the way you are going, I'm boiling. Okay. The state has a duty. It is the duty of the state to protect our water bodies. Yes. You were told this morning in the newspapers that a certain gentleman belonging to
a mine.
Exactly. Usurped the authority of the original miners and put party people there, and they are mining. They have even the infantry to command the ECG to connect them to the national grid, so they can continue their illegality. We are told allegedly that a member of parliament is involved.
Yes.
If all of these illegalities are polluting our water bodies and the state is sitting there not doing anything about, why should you and I pay for it?
Let me take a break. Because you are attacking. It's time for tech and social media trends. And by the way, we want to hear your views on this tariff increase. I've read the reasons they gave. Sky is not having any. Francisca is also charging here with they say they won't pay.
ECG.
Yeah, Caleb.
Come on. Telecel and First Bank Ghana is proud to be associated with tech and social media trends now. Use and win is what First Bank Ghana is offering you. It started from 1st September to end on November 30th. Now, use the First mobile app or star 894# for your everyday transactions and stand a chance of winning a cool 500 Ghana cedis cash every single week. You heard me right. First Bank Ghana is rewarding smart banking. The more you use the First mobile app or star 894#, the better your chances of winning. So grab your phone now, use First mobile app or star 894#, and you could be one of our lucky weekly winners. T's and C's apply. Call First Solutions on 0596 921 921 or email them at firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com to find out more. First Bank, you first.
Edwin Kwakufi is joining us with the segment Tech and Social Media Trends. Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard. We start with Stoneboy, who is trending very hard on the social media list, and it's because he released his new EP, The Torture, which is receiving rave reviews across social media. So people are saying that Stoneboy is now on a roll because in the last few years he's released a number of albums which have done very, very well, including Epistles of Mama, Alwaga Junction, Fifth Dimension, Up and Running, which was released last year. So he's receiving a lot of praise for the new EP. So if you have not checked it out, go do so. The next trend is Abronye. So of course the ongoing detention of the MPP's Bono regional chairman, Mr. Kwame Bafo, who is popularly known as Abronye DC, is also in the news. He has been remanded in police custody until this Friday, the 12th of September, and he's been charged with offensive conduct conducive to a breach of the peace. So obviously the MPP are not happy. The minority spokespersons have been speaking about this, and they are saying that it's another evidence, some more evidence of the government targeting opposition officials and personalities. So yeah, that's it for that. Qatar is also trending because Israel carried out a strike on senior Hamas leaders in Qatar's capital on Tuesday, and Qatar has accused Israel of reckless behavior and breaking international law after the attack. The Israel Defense Forces said they targeted those directly responsible for the October 7 massacre in Israel, and Hamas says 6 people were killed in the attack. So worrying developments in Israel and Qatar and the ongoing conflict with Palestine. So we move to our final tech or trending story, which doubles as the tech story. And Apple held their event yesterday, a huge event where, as we expected, they announced several new devices. The first that they announced was the Apple iPhone 17, which obviously we expected. There are also the versions that we've come to know, the Apple iPhone 17 Pro,
yes,
and then the iPhone 17 Max. So those are respectively the one that's focused on performance, that's the Pro, and then the Max is the larger version that people have come to be used to. And one thing that was announced as well was the iPhone Air, the iPhone 17 Air, which, as we said, was the thinnest iPhone in existence.
iPhone 17 Air.
17 Air. Yeah. So that one is 5.6 millimeters, which compared to the iPhone 17 Pro, which is 7.8 millimeters. So very thin version, the thinnest iPhone in existence. So all the models start with 256 gigabytes of storage. The iPhone Air has less battery capacity than the other versions, but it can record videos the front and back at the same time. So you can record with your back camera, record with your front camera at the same time. So yeah, that's the benefit of having that. So people are
exactly. I don't know, because I can record video when I do front and back. So what's the new thing?
I don't get it.
No, at the same time.
At the same time.
At the same. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't do that at the same time.
Yeah. So at the same time. So obviously it's lightweight, it's sleek, it's the new thing. So yes, people are excited about it because they see this as Apple's like the latest thing is done. Like people have been complaining that Apple have been doing the same thing year after year, no changes. So since the iPhone X came out, which introduced the full screen for the Apple iPhone, people are saying that this is the newest thing that Apple has done. So there are other things introduced, like the updates to the Apple Watch as well, the AirPods as well. So there's a lot of excitement, more than we've seen in the last few years about the Apple events. But the conversation is going on social media. We may not have access to it just yet to also give our opinions, but we can follow what the experts are saying. So there's excitement there.
It's Telecel SME Month this September under the theme Connecting the Next Generation of Entrepreneurs. For our young emergent entrepreneurs, this month is loaded with major vibes tailored to your growth and ambitions. Sharpen your skills at the Telecel Business Runway and the AI Workshop, and connect with other change makers at our very first Telecel Red Mixer, an exclusive networking event. There's more. Unlock tailored products designed to match your unique business goals this Telecel SME Month. Your time is now to transform your genius into impact. Keep up with all the action by following Telecel on social media for updates, or visit our website www.telecel.com.gh/business.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Listen, guys. One day, an old lady inherited a huge sum of money. Her family worried about how to break the good news to her. They feared that the sudden good news might give her a heart attack. And so they decided the family doctor, who was experienced in delivering such news, should be the one to tell her. And when he did, surprisingly, she smiled. Relieved, he asked, "What are you going to do with all that money?" She replied, "I am going to give you half." The doctor rather had a heart attack. Can you imagine? People are often surprised when we put them first. At First Bank, that's what we do. We put you first. Experience the gold standard of banking with First Bank. Open an account today and enjoy our user-friendly mobile app, quick banking via *894#, convenient shopping with our Visa Prepaid and MasterCard, and more. All designed to serve you better. First Bank, you first.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
The City Business Olympics is back.
Already charging for the competition. You can see we are
already charged up.
It's all about team building, networking, and staying healthy.
Everything, be it football, be it basketball, be it Scrabble, be it Excel, we are there. Arm wrestling, we are there.
Which game will your company participate in this year? Is it 7-a-side football, volleyball, swimming, basketball, or sack race? Rally your teammates and get ready for action.
We know we've gone on a recess, but we are back. You will feel it.
Saturday, September 27, 2025. Time 8 a.m. Venue, Eden Heights Sports Complex. Call 0558-973-973 to register your company today.
The experience so far has been very great. We are glad to have participated.
Let's keep fit, grow connections, and enjoy a day full of energy and excitement. Powered by Citi FM with support from Channel 1 TV.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away. How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support their staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales experts on 020-477-5042 or 020-477-5040 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
Kwame, Joyce in labor. It's serious. They say emergency C-section. No payment, no surgery.
Okay, give me 1 minute, 1 minute.
Hey, one land or down. Kwame, you just saved her.
With over 180 years of expertise, Old Mutual understands that some things just can't wait. Count on us to pay claims instantly. Terms and conditions apply. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
It's the Electroland Back to School promo. Get huge deals on NASCO LED TVs from 899 cedis, washing machines from 1,399 Ghana cedis with free iron on some models, AC from 2,799 Ghana cedis, TCL TVs with free 43 or 55 inches TV on selected purchases. Grab a Samsung 43 to 65 UHD Smart 4K TVs and get a free TV wall bracket. NASCO top and bottom mount fridges from 1,499 Ghana cedis with free portable juicer. Ceiling fan for 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave from 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer for 699 Ghana cedis. NASCO blender for 219 cedis. Tabletop burner for 449 Ghana cedis. Rush and get yours. Visit www.electrolandgh.com or call 0503 159 739. Don't miss out on these amazing deals.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi
So it's 18 minutes past the hour of 8. The Minister of Sports is already here. Before we talk to him, there are a few of your reactions to the PURC or the request to PURC for tariff adjustments. So I'm going to deal with those in a second. But for your reliable power, there's only one name, Cummins. At Cummins, our world-class generators are durable, reliable, fuel efficient, and come with our world-class warranty, giving you peace of mind. Get 20 kVA, 30 kVA, 60 kVA, or 100 kVA at lower prices. But buy today and enjoy free delivery, free installation and commissioning, and free 500-hour service. Accra, Kumasi, and Takwa. Cummins is your trusted partner for aftermarket support with genuine Cummins spare parts, fleet guard filters, Valvoline premium blue oil, and expert servicing to keep your generators and engines at peak performance. Limited stocks are available. Don't miss out. Call us on 054 977 766 or 0302 301 451. All right. So here are some quick reactions to the tariff proposals from the 4 or 5 utility providers.
Yes, and on Ghana Water Company's proposal, here are some messages. The same Ghana Water Company was paying 1.5 million cedis monthly as internet bills. Their accounts are spilling money everywhere instead of water. Bernard, please, the more you read the so-called reasons given by the utility providers, the more angrier some of us are becoming. This is Amos from Ashaman. Bernard, I am with Sky. Why should we pay for someone else or problems of Galamsey? Nee sent this from Choco. Good morning, City team. Sky is so on point, and I agree with him completely. Lawyer Alex from Suhum sent that. Good morning, Bernard and Co. Ask the ECG and Ghana Water Company what they do with the service charge they collect every month from consumers. Thank you. Hello, greetings, Mr. Bernard Avler. Please kindly let the authorities subject all the people trying to increase our utilities by high rates to examination to find out if they are not some illegal substance. Please, with what you read, I have even lost my appetite. This is concerned citizen Solomon in Sunyani. Good morning, City CBS. Sky, give it to them. ECG and Gradeco should come together and fight the illegality than to say that they want to increase tariffs. People are using power without paying. Chale, Sky, he should represent us when journalists meet the press today. Wisdom from Gumwa Akochi. Good morning, Bernard and team. Granted that 280% for water increment is approved, do you know what that means? 1, that those doing the illegal galamsey should continue doing that. The water bodies will be destroyed, but we will pay for the refined water, so continue your destruction of the water bodies. Eja Wusu Krobo, Duma sent that. Good morning, City team. Am I the only person who realized that the reason for the utility increase has always been the same? If I'm wrong, let's take previous and other years, the reasons given by the utility companies for the increase. You will see that it's the same reasons. I think they just copy and paste and then adjust the percentage margins that they want to increase and then send it to the PURC. In the last 3 times of the tariff increase, the value has been the same. We have not seen any improvement in the quality of their services as they assured us. Here's another one. Good morning, team. Why can't Ghana Water propose to increase tariffs for the areas that are involved in the Galamsey so they know the effects of their actions? Do you even know the laughable thing about this? We, the city people, pay a subsidy for those in the rural areas. Those, he claims, are involved in Galamsey. What a country. And Christian in Dansoman says, Bernard, currently JWCL is under no obligation to run efficiently, considering that they can get away with approval for tariff increases every time. A meter reader never attempts to visit my premises and yet generates estimates for me every month with the excuse that the gate is locked. And yet he gets paid for reading my meter. I join Sky to say no to GWCL tariff increase. Christian, Sent that from Dansoma.
Well, Eddie Queno also says, good morning, Bernard and team. I don't often agree with Sky, but I fully endorse his stance against the unreasonable demands from Ghana Water. Why should Ghanaians be burdened with the aftermath of the disaster inflicted by the act of Galamsey? The government has failed to discharge its duty to prevent the illegality by a small number of mindless and irresponsible citizens.
Picture this, you finally got a chance with your long-term crush. You invite her for a home-cooked candlelit dinner. She accepts. The day comes, everything is set. Jollof cooked to perfection, wine chilled, AC on. Your phone rings, it's 5 minutes away. You hang up, check yourself in the mirror, and then pull, lights out. Charlie. Well, G&G understands this and that some moments just should never be interrupted. We keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. G&J, your go-to for total energy solutions. Visit our website, gjtechghana.com. G&J, your energy partner. Now, usually when we put out announcements or adverts for interviews, the response we get suggests the level of interest in the interview. And I need to say, a lot of people are interested in this sector of sports. Possibly because it's come on the back of 2 big games for the national football team, the Black Stars. Having said this, Kofi Adams is sitting here. He's the MP for Buim and the Minister for Sports and Recreation. Honorable Kofi Adams, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for inviting me. It's been long that I appeared in this studio where you need to prepare very well when you are coming, because all manner of questions will be thrown at you.
We're asking what the recreation aspect of your portfolio even means. We're not sure. And somebody said we should call it enjoyment. That's what Sky's proposing.
Well,
what you think.
Well, the person is not far from right when he says
not
it's
far
enjoyment.
From the
yeah.
Okay.
The truth is that sports is usually competitive. So elite and competitive. So the recreation component is any sport that is performed for purposes of entertainment and the enjoyment of it, not necessarily for the competitive nature of it. So even football that is competitive sport can also be done as a recreational sport. So you're not really doing it because you set some price, trying to promote it to the elite level. So that is the recreational component. And many other lesser sports, like even the ampes, the hide and seek, Owari, Ludo, all those ones that we do for just the enjoyment of it. So the person is not far.
Well, you
far
have put yourself in trouble, because based on what you said, the City Business Olympics is happening the last Saturday of September, and it's recreational sports. Companies are coming to have fun. You have to be there, since you are the Minister for Sports and Recreation. The Business Olympics is
Minister for Happiness.
So on the 27th of September, Eden Heights, you have to be there to come and do something, because people are doing jaskele, they are doing 5-a-side football, they are doing, it's not highly competitive, but they are trophies, but it's enjoyment. So you are invited.
Thank you. I'll come and do jaskele. I used to enjoy it.
You're good at it?
I'm good at it. Those times we used to use this corn hub.
Yes.
So you hold it and stand at a distance.
Yeah.
You put a basket or a car tie, and then you throw. Won't be touch you if yours doesn't enter.
They will send
you.
We used to use milk tins. Milk tins. Yeah. By the way, when were you officially sworn in as Minister for Sports?
7th February.
Oh, that's quite early. 7th February.
Yes.
Okay. So
I've done roughly about some 9 months, 9 months and a few days.
How was it? Okay. What did you set? Okay, let me start. What did the president tell you? He's giving you the job. What was his charge to you?
Well, the president said, I asked why me. He said, well, I know you very well. I know that you have an ear, a listening ear, and you're going into a sector where you must listen, and you must act. You need to be doing about 3 things at the same time: listening, you're reasoning, and acting. You don't just act, or you don't just think alone. You must also think along with others. So you must combine all these faculties, and it is my belief that you would be able to do this, and bring out the best.
And what is your own assessment of the sector, having taken over and done your tour across the country? What is your assessment of the sector?
Well, it's a very promising sector. If handled and done well, it will be a huge lifting for our country. And you can see it around the world that many the space have chosen to invest heavily in sport because they know it will do what many other things have not been able to do for them. So you go to countries like Morocco today, are sitting at higher tables because of the investment they've made in sport. It's becoming a sports hub for Africa. South Africa, of course, benefit from it majorly. You go to the Emirates now, they are investing heavily in sports because one thing about sports is that you are dealing with talent. And insofar as we continue to procreate, we continue to give birth, it means that we will continue to have people who come out with various talents. And so investing in sports is not wrong at all. It is something that will continue. It's one sector that have seen consistent growth. Consistent growth is now ranked over $800 billion globally and is inching $1 trillion very soon. And so it's an area that when you put in and put in, you may not get the return almost immediately, but it takes off a lot of stress, a lot of pressure of government and of the population. So sports can be found in everywhere. In the fight against galamsey, you will find sports in there. Rule of law, you will find sports in there. If you are trying to campaign for discipline, you will find sports in there. If you want to talk about peaceful coexistence, you will find sports in there. Religious tolerance, you will find sports in there. Economic advancement, you will find sports in there. Tourism, you will find sports in there. So everything have sports in there.
So sports cuts across and sports requires investment. So can I take it that one of your priorities would be raising investment and sponsorship for disciplines? Is that one of your key?
It's one, because you can't do without sponsorship. You can't do without fans, and so it's one of the key things. And that is why over the period we have spoken about funding sports, the need to have sports fund and what have you. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama gave his approval through cabinet for the establishment of a sports fund. So as we speak now, the bill is almost ready. So the next time Parliament will return, that bill will be presented to Parliament for it to be passed into law. So we can have a sports fund where individuals and through other means will all be able to contribute into it to be able to take care of our sports and sports development.
Now, to attract the right investment into any discipline, you need a number of things. I'll give you two. You need predictable policy, you need strong governance, you need the disciplines to be profitable, all right, and then you also need accountability.
Sure.
So let's take, for example, Ghana football. The league struggles to get patronage. It doesn't seem to be run as a proper business. Compare that to English Premier League. Millions of dollars in television. The stadiums are always full. Even with our recent Ghana Black Stars match, we are not even sure if people paid and there was accountability. So you can't say you are attracting investment if you don't have proper governance and if the disciplines are not well managed. So my question is, what is your assessment of the management of the disciplines? Let's start with football, which is the common one.
Well, I must say that in Ghana, football happens to be the most organized of all the federations, the known federations. Maybe because of a certain, from the IF International Federation level, how well structured it's being. So it's impacted on the national federations. In our case here, we'll call it the GFA, Ghana Football Association. So it seems the most organized. GOC, which is the general umbrella body of all these federations, especially for those that partake in the Olympics and what have you, is equally also organized to some extent. However, the individual other federations, the governance structure, I must say, is poor. For some of them, you can have an instance where the leader or the chair or the president is the man, the daughter is the treasurer, the wife may be the vice. So it's more like a family thing. In others, it's just a collection of some friends who cannot really attract much. So one of the first things we decided to do as a ministry was to assemble all these federations and have an engagement with them to let them know that, look, your governance structure is key. That is what will engender trust and confidence in people to want to put their money into whatever it is that you are doing. So be transparent, have a clear governance structure, have a clear indication of how you even elect your leaders, because that will also tell.
So this is for all the federations?
For all the federations,
that you meant.
yes. Then we also have put in place a structured system to have them categorize. Because what we have come to realize is that for some of them, they only exist to surf the sites and to hear that, oh, there's some competition happening somewhere.
Then they go and...
Then they try to source invitation, and then
they want to travel.
They want to travel. So they want to travel. Then they step out there and get people on. Oh, they label people as athletes, some of whom are not even, just because they want to secure visas for them. Because we are a travel happy nation also. People want to travel, and so they will be willing to pay anything to anybody. So
you are insisting on proper structures for the federations, proper governance. Now let me keep you there. Even with football that you say is the most organized, I think a lot of people will be very disappointed in the way the football is managed in Ghana. So take for example the league, empty stadia, fan violence, poor officiating, poor quality football, atrocious pitches, low sponsorship. So even the most organized of the federations, the league, which is the business unit for assessing how well that sector is doing, is in a very terrible state. So I'm not even sure where we are.
You are 100% right. So that was my next stage that I was coming to.
Okay.
That the most organized, the most elaborate sports or the federation itself has serious challenges. And empty stadia, as you have indicated. Fan violence, yes, fan violence is not only limited to Ghana, but then we feel that we could do a little more to check some of these situations. Poor pitches, poor playing pitches. I have had cause sometimes to speak in a manner that some club owners have not been happy, but I was rather trying to help them because I was wondering whether they are aware that football is big business and that they can actually also run it well in such a way that they will profit more from their investment than just waiting for how much maybe the FA will give them at the start of the season or along the line in terms of sponsorship support. But they on their own, if well structured, can attract a lot of investment and a lot of support. And when you call on them to do what is right, they feel like you've been too hard on them. But I'm doing so because I see a bigger opportunity for them. I see a bigger space that they haven't really occupied. The federation may say, the association leadership may say, well, we are trying to do our best, but it doesn't rest with us alone. It rests with a lot more other persons, whether they are participating at Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, or club owners who may not even be part of the leadership of the federation. So the federation leadership has their responsibility, no doubt about that. to be transparent, to be open, to be accountable, to make sure that they work according to the rules of the federations, both international and also the national level rules that govern them, and consider also the national constitution of their individual nation. In this case, the Ghana's constitution is supreme. It must guide the various federations. It's not only your federation constitution. The national constitution is key, is paramount. That must guide how you also do your work. So the federation leadership have their responsibility. Club owners, fans, and all of us equally also have our responsibility.
Minister, so far so good. But there's a view that you are not sending the right signal in the way you relate to the FA, because a lot of people see the FA as emblematic of this mismanagement of football, and in a number of ways. So they sent a budget for the Black Stars, for example. You cancelled a few things, but largely you agreed with the proposals. Okay, people feel like you are cozying up to the FA boss, who some people think is part of the problem, and so if you say the association and the federations must be properly run, a lot of football fans, at least from what I listen to on air, they don't seem very happy with the FA, and you seem okay with them. So that's one of the problems people have with you. So I want you to explain your relationship with the FA in view of what you're saying about how the federations need to run. Some people think that you probably ought to be more aggressive with them and intolerant of them than you seem to be.
Well, Bernard, I don't begrudge those with that school of thought, but as a leader, you have options. So you choose an option that will best work and suit the environment that you find yourselves in. You can choose to be very hard as they want it. Have we tried that in the past? Maybe we have tried it. What has been the result? We are still where we are, if not worse. So can we combine the two and see what that will do? I'm trying to combine the two, because these individuals that you have problems with may have some strengths. I don't think that it's all negative. It can be all negative. So they have something good in them, and they have something that we all feel, including me, myself, sitting here, feel that this is not right. Maybe you want to deal with them and possibly even leading to you pushing them out. The next set that you bring would not also have 100% good. So they may come and be able to now deal with the bad of those that you have gotten out and become bad in the good of those you have gotten out. So is it possible for us to sit? And I summarize it this way, that I see problems, but I don't see first people as a problem. I see problems to be solved, issues to be dealt with, challenges to be dealt with. But I don't first start seeing people as the problem.
You don't want to personalize.
I don't want to personalize the issues. I don't want to personalize
but what if
challenges.
What if the people are the ones behind the problem?
Well, so that is why I say first, when you enter into a space, you must not personalize the problems. You must not personalize the challenges until it is proven to you that with what you have initiated, then the people are the problem. So at that stage, if you go after the people, you have every justifiable reason to do so. So you don't just enter a space.
So have you made any proposal to the FA and Aketo Kraku to make any changes in the way they run the association, failing which you will take your next action?
Oh, we have engaged a lot. Of course, that's why people say we have a cozy...
they say you are cozying up to him too much.
Well...
You are too comfortable with him. They are not happy with that.
Kurt is the president of what?
The
Ghana
FA.
Football Association.
Yes.
Ghana has national teams
Yeah.
that we have given to the FA to run for us.
Yeah.
So you can't have the group you have given your national teams to run and always be in confrontation with the head of the group you have given your national teams to run. Then you will not be able to sit around the table to even have a conversation.
Fair enough.
So you must have that relationship. But the relationship is not about maybe if something is wrong, don't say it. That's not Kofi Adams. I will have that relationship with you, but if something is wrong and I have to do it, I will do it. And it is better that way, to have that type of relationship where you can engage and to be able to get things corrected until such time. Because whatever it is, the FA goes through election cycle. I don't appoint the leadership of FA. So all I could do is to wait for their next elections cycle.
Let me ask a last question on this before Godfrey comes into the second round. Do you think you have handled the issue of the Black Stars budget well enough? There are a number of complaints. There are two main complaints.
Yes.
Some people think that you only cut out three main items. They felt that the budget was too big. You should have cut out more things. That's number one. Number two, some people think that the timing of your public disclosure of the budget may have affected the morale of the team ahead of the Chad game. Because for players to learn about for example, the bonus was slashed from 10K to 5K. A few hours to the game, some people felt it could have affected motivation. But then they're also saying that the budget itself is too big and that you should have taken off more things. So let's deal with that one first. Only three major items were reduced. Bonuses for management committee members reduced, bonuses of players slashed, and then you cut fuel by I think $5,000 or something. Almost everything else was kept. Some people feel that that's too generous.
Well, I must say that there's a maxim that is out there. Sometimes you don't change things too significantly midway. When you overdo it, it can also create a problem for you. So government was minded that some expenditure heads, as far as the management of our national teams, should not be there. And that conversation we will continue to have, and we will have even a bigger conversation after these qualifying phases. And we've made the FA aware of this, and we are clear in our mind that after the qualification stage, we will have to sit and look at a number of things that will have to change. It looked much more to me that people were not so much interested at the time of negotiating some of these things. But that is not the case now. At the level of the presidency, there's a lot of interest. And at the level of the minister, there's a lot of interest in how we spend our monies. I won't begrudge those who say that they feel some other areas needed to be cut. There are some who even feel that we shouldn't fly these players on business class ticket. We should do economy. That I have defended because it's quite tough when you are involved in that industry. Look, some players will play at the club level. Maybe they will play Saturday, knocked and have some injuries even. Then and you expect them to fly the same evening or sometimes the next morning in economy to fold their legs. When you expect some of them immediately they land at the airport, they are moving straight to the training pitch because you have very limited time.
So that we agree. But still a lot of items there.
So there are a lot of items. Two, they are going into an area where you don't have a direct maybe flights from your country going there.
So charter flight.
So you have to charter
per diem.
So when you are chartering, a flight, you don't determine how much it will cost. It's a standard level that you have to pay. Per diems have been negotiated and agreed, and these per diems, or what was described in the Justice Jamefe Commission report as night inconvenience allowance or something, is so properly captured and laid in there. And they have even looked at why should go to the junior side, why should go to the senior side, and that recommended figure in the Justice Jamefe Commission of $150 for the players is what has been kept over this period. So I don't think that per diem to the players is wrong. But in that same recommendation, per diem for officials was also supposed to be 150. But that has jumped now to 200. And I have a problem with that. And I think that we would have to look into that. The per diems must be equal for all of them, since they are all going the same time, staying in the same environment, the same hotel, eating from the same space and returning from the same time. I think that per diem must be equal. So in future negotiations with per diems, we would have to look to equal those things. You talked about timing.
The timing of the release.
You can only release something that is approved. There are budgeting processes. The usual process is that the FA presents the estimates to you, the minister, or the ministry. You look at it and you see areas that should be taken off. If they have to be taken off, then you recommend and submit to the office of the president. The office of the president then now sits and look at it and give a final. They may disagree with your proposition. They may even think that your proposition is not strong enough. So let's further cut. And then that is where you have a budget. And once you have it, that is the only time you can put it out there. Again, I had already indicated to the whole country and the world when we had our match against Chad and Madagascar in March that the next games, they will receive the budget before the games. So and it's not going to be. So everybody knew that this was going to happen. So when they haven't received it, they should know that every other day before the game is a possible day of what? Releasing the budget. And so the issue of timing doesn't even sit in here. Okay. Two, the players did not suffer any reduction. Indeed, if I did anything, I rather enhanced.
Really?
Yes.
But I thought you reduced their players' bonus from 10,000 to 5,000.
Well, their bonus is still 10,000. The bonus has not been reduced. What we told the FA was that we didn't see why we should be paying them 10,000 as bonus. And they made us aware that even the 10,000 is not paid at a go. And that they pay only half. And it is only when they qualify for the tournament that the remainder is paid, because at that time you'll be receiving some revenue.
But it still costs to the state.
It still costs to the state. So I'm coming. Why you saw the cut? So we told them, because finance ministry releases funds based on what is approved, we don't think that what will not be spent now should be a budget, should be part of the budget. So, for example, if you put there that 10,000 players will receive 10,000, and you multiply that by 26, and you put the total figure there, the coach will receive this, you put the figure there, this one will receive, you put the 100% figure there, and that 100% figures get approved. The letter that will go to finance ministry to release money will be 100% of those bonuses. The finance minister doesn't sit at the negotiation table, so he will release based on what? The letter, approval letter from the office of the president. So he releases to you, the Minister for Sports and Recreation, 10,000 per player, when in actual sense you have approval only to spend 5,000. What happens to the remaining 5,000? If care is not taken, ways are found to spend that money on other things other than what it is meant for. So President Mohammed's government says that in order to cut off possible areas of corruption, only present what is due now.
I see.
But
so when they qualify, we look for the money.
When we look for the money. So in this case, as we prepare for the 2026 budget, we will factor in all the wins in 2024, in 2025.
Okay.
And make sure that you pay the remainder of what was not paid them. But you don't put 100% of those now, because when the money gets released, sometimes ministries don't return monies to the...
Okay, so just final point here, then we move to something else. You cancelled bonuses for management committee members.
Yes.
But bonuses for players, head coach, assistant coaches, team officials, team doctor, physio, video analyst, psychologist, and kit officials, and all of those guys are still intact.
Yes.
And they will take their 10,000, just that you just pay the part now.
Yep.
But is that justified?
Well,
because I don't know, but I don't know whether, for example, England, do they pay their national kitman a bonus for a match win? Do they pay their physio a bonus for winning? Yesterday they beat Serbia 5-0 World Cup qualifiers. Will England, who have much more money than we do, pay all these people these amounts of money to play for their national team?
Bernard, I have asked that question myself. Well, what I was told and what I have found is that all these other officers, aside the coach and then the assistant coaches, are not on salary. I have thought that, well, so it's more like they are paid based on performance. So in other words, instead of paying them salary every month, they are not on salary. So the kids officer, the masseur, the physician, the physiotherapist, the psychologist, the video analyst, all of them are not on salary. So they are not paid every month.
But some of these people are permanent employees of the GFA. Some of the people in this...
Of clubs.
Sorry?
They are permanent employees of clubs.
Of clubs.
Who are assigned.
So don't their clubs pay them?
Well, if their clubs are paying them, that we will have to find out. Their clubs now, we'll find out. But then what it is...
$8,000 is not
but Bernard, what it is that they are not on salary. As far as the national team management is concerned, they are not on salary. So this is what they earn. Some may argue that, well, what about maybe other category of technical person who are already on salary? Why should they be paid this amount of what? Bonuses. Already these have been negotiated before this government assumed responsibility. Don't forget that we had 10 games to play to qualify. Some had been played.
But it's not everything.
Already.
It's not everything you inherited from.
Well, that is why
government that you kept. There are some things you've removed.
That is why. Yes, that's why we have. We've
removed the chief justice. So we have removed. So it's not everything inherited that you remove. So that one they won't even. If something has been government will continue. But there are some things you inherit that you don't keep.
Bernard, the removal of the chief justice is a constitutional.
No problem. I'm just saying that the argument that you've.
That is enshrined in the constitution, and that those due processes were followed.
It's not every
this
project.
One also, I'm not saying that because we came to meet, we didn't leave everything there. I have just told you some. If I gave you documentation, you observe that in the past, whatever the FA brought as estimates was what was approved by government to be released. They did nothing to it.
Yeah, you've done something, but you should do more.
I agree that, and I'm telling them that we will do more.
Good. Last question.
We will do the more when we sit down with everybody.
Do you have the? Okay, let me read the direct question. Why has the minister not compelled the FA to bring out the budget from the Unity Cup? The minister was actually at the games. This is a directive from the Justice Jamefe Commission. Direct question.
Well, I have engaged the FA. The last engagement I had with the FA president was that even the organizers of the Unity Cup have not paid what is due the national team. So we even are having a conversation whether the FAs of the various teams cannot come together to organize the Unity Games, considering the interest that it develops.
This is so the
Ghana, Nigeria, TNT
and Jamaica.
TNT and then Jamaica. If we couldn't come together and organize it, so that the revenue that will come out of it is then now shared. If you would organize a competition, we will go and paying what is due us now becomes an issue.
But you don't have the budget for that cap still.
No, I have a budget.
You have the budget?
Yeah, I have a budget. They presented it to me. So I'm waiting to find out when the organizers will pay the participation, Ghana's Black Stars participation fee.
Let's deal with infrastructure. Godfrey, you have a lot on infrastructure.
I have a lot of infrastructure questions, but let's stay on line with something a bit. So clarify this for me. Is the national team coach an employee of the ministry or an employee of the Ghana Football Association?
Well, so he's paid by government. So indirectly, I would say he should be an employee of the ministry because the national teams belong to the state. Okay. And we have given the national teams to the FA to manage for us. So they normally are tasked to hunt for these technical persons to help us deliver the reason for which we have these national teams. But ultimately, the ministry would have to be in the known. And so the ministry, if you look at the contract that is done, the ministry official witness the contract that is normally signed. So I must say that the ministry is involved. It's not an FA alone team, but we pay him.
Okay. And does the interest go beyond just the pay to his technical reports? Does the ministry sit in on those things? Do you have a say?
Well,
or you just leave that to the FA?
The ministry directly don't sit in, but since it's a national team and you are interested in the performance of the national team because you are the one that is investing.
Correct.
The money that is paid this coach, the money that is spent on the players, it's the taxpayers' money. So you have a direct interest per the arrangement of, say, sometimes FIFA and then the federation regulations. They talked about interference and all those kind of things. But you are spending, when it comes to national teams, maybe the leagues that they organized, you have limited intervention in that case. What Hasselfolk, to the extent that they are not doing anything against the national constitution and national laws, you have very limited right over clubs. And so their league and the rest, once it doesn't resort to violence, criminal activity, death to persons, and so on and so forth, they run their things.
Okay.
But even on that, this time around, government have decided to mobilize resources to support the league. So we are interested in what happens. And that is why we are interested in the governance structure.
For the leagues.
For the clubs.
Stay with the coach.
So we are interested in what the coach does, his performance and everything. We are interested.
Are you impressed
with what you've seen so far?
You've seen so far of the coach?
Well,
as a ministry, not personally as a minister.
Let me tell you that there are national teams that today, after Game 8, are very comfortable that they are going to the World Cup. As I sit here, very soon AFCON will start in Morocco. Is Ghana going to be there? No. We watch on TV.
Yeah, you and I.
We have not qualified for the World Cup yet. We still need a win and a minimum draw to comfortably say that as far as our group is concerned, nobody can upstage or overtake us. Even if they score 1,000 goals, even if they score 1,000 goals. So we are not sitting in a comfortable space at all. So if I tell you that I am impressed, then it means that I don't know my job. I am not. There's a lot of room for improvement. And when you meet the coach himself, he tells you that he feels he got this one, not he takes blame for this, he takes blame for that. He's identified this. But, well, people may ask, for how long will you continue to be doing
post-factor rationalization?
For how long? Because you sometimes sit on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
The last game like this,
Charlie, it was hot for you.
It was very hot.
Couldn't sleep.
I have to be getting up. I got up like 3 times. I got up like 3 times.
The reason why I ask this is, and you've indicated to us since you are the major employer of the coach, and your satisfaction or otherwise of the coach's performance is key. Are there opportunities for you to reach out to the FA and say, I am interested in a change? Is that something the FA considers, or is that something that is within your purview?
As
or
minister,
it is the FA that rather has to make that call?
Thank you.
For you. No, it's open. It's both way.
Okay.
It's both way. The FA can call. You can also engage the FA
Correct.
and initiate a conversation around that. Except that at the end of the day, it's always good for all of you to move along. So the FA should be able to convince the ministry why a change. The ministry should be able to convince the FA why the change, so that we are moving together. Because in matters like this, if you don't handle it well, it can become negative.
But as the ministry have independent technical assessors of the coach's performance, because Godfrey was asking, the FA, of course, they have their things, but I'm sure they are directors in the ministry who are technical. Can they come and say, based on our report, we think we need a different type of coach?
Well, what it is that the ministry do not have a standing technical assessors.
Okay.
We do not have that. But we do have people that, for example, as a minister, you depend on, you rely on to be able to what? Help you in telling you what they think is not good as far as the entire team is concerned, not just the coach.
Yes.
Sometimes they even tell you, the playing body, that they feel that we must hunt for maybe more of
More
what
players.
these wingers,
Type of players.
or more of strikers, or more of this. So that is why you have some wondering. For example, there are some who have questioned why the general captain, or what is his title? The general captain, Andre, who was one of the top scorers, was left out of the team at the time. You are weak when it comes to converting balls into goals. So you have people who assess and give you that information, so that it will enable you to also be able to engage the FA. But not like
so you've helped us. You've told us that you have a role and a say, and you're also not impressed so far. So I think that is enough for now. Let's deal with the stadium.
Let me move to infrastructure. You did a tour to inspect your infrastructure under the NSCA's ambit.
Yeah.
What is your assessment of the current state of sporting infrastructure?
Well, it's not good.
You can include the National Resource Centers for me.
It's not good. It's not good. Even for what it is that we celebrated as we have built AstroTurfs, we've done this, we've done that. You realize what the players told us when they went to N'Djamena. One of the things was that they say the pitch is as hard as concrete. What we have around the country as sports AstroTurfs is even harder than what they played on, and then they were. So you can imagine what it is we are doing for the development of our younger ones. If these professionals are complaining so much, then the young ones with even the younger softer, exactly. Do you know what the damage we are doing to them? The damage we are doing to their future, playing on those type of infrastructure. So one, I'm not impressed with the availability of infrastructure. And it's even worse what is available, what we have done. We have just done them in the name of projects without factoring what that project is intended to achieve. So it's a worrying situation. And we are analyzing to see how we can cure some of those challenging situations. Two, Category 2 stadia. We need a lot more. Not that we do not have them located at strategic places, they already are, but poor maintenance. For example, we are so good. We have the Accra Sports Stadium, or Onijam Sports Stadium is there. We have the University of Ghana Stadium is there. We have Babayara in Kumasi is good. We have Aliu Mahama in Tamale.
It's not
there.
good.
No, I'm talking about the
facilities.
The facility
Okay.
is good. We have Cape Coast is good. We have Esipon. It's good. We have the TN Park at Takwa is good. If you have 7 of these big facilities, if you keep them well, that is enough for a country like Ghana at that stage. So what you need now is to develop other smaller ones, not with big sitting capacity. Smaller, it could be even 3,000, 5,000 with other facilities in there with proper pitches. Don't aim at the aesthetics, but have a good pitch with proper drainage so that when it rains, water doesn't stay on the pitch.
The stadiums you've mentioned, does any of them meet the criteria you just described?
No.
Not even Accra?
Not even Accra.
So what are you going to do about that?
So that's what we are working on. For some of them that have these good, either the security zone is not correct. Like take a place like Babayara.
Mm-hmm.
The security zone should not, for any reason, fans should not have access to the security zone. But if you take Babayara, where we describe as the security zone, where the players' bus will enter for them to move into the dressing room before appearing on the pitch, fans can see the bus and they can see the players as they step out. So you need to make sure that you roof that space so that fans cannot have access, cannot see through. There are a couple of other things that needs to be done to bring that one to a category that CAF or FIFA will not have any issue.
You want to build a new one?
Well, we are looking to having a new stadium of that size around our Boteman space. Because we want to elevate that whole place to like a sports city, sports village.
Correct.
Where international clubs like they are doing now in Morocco and the rest can come and even camp and train there. So we add accommodation, we add everything. So in future, even when your Black Stars come, you will not see on our budget line accommodation anymore. But that we are working on a PPP arrangement.
How long? What kind of time frame are you working with? Is this something you can do in this term, this Mohammed's first term?
It's doable. It's doable.
What capacity stadium are we looking at?
We want to do a minimum of 50,000
in the Boteman.
In the Boteman enclave.
50,000. You can finish it before 2028.
We should be able to.
Which brings me to, you mentioned Boteman. Boteman and its attendant facilities, including University of Ghana, everything, cost us $195 million, Minister.
Yeah.
From the previous admin, of course. You've gone there, you've sat down, you've looked at those line items, you've inspected the facilities. Do they look like $195 million?
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. But that is what it is. Whilst we are looking into that expenditure, we must also begin to see what we can do to make what has been put in that place maximize the benefit from that space. I'm not impressed about it. We are equally also going to have, His Excellency the President has made it very clear that the 6 new regions will need to also have some basic high-level sports infrastructure, minimal stadium, not very big ones. So the 6 new regions that do not have would also be getting some, and that will be captured in the 2026 budget for commencement. So we intend to invest in sports heavily, and not just football.
Yes,
we want to make sure that along these pitches for football are
tracks,
other tracks. There are multi-purpose parks where you can play basketball, you can play volleyball, you can play handball, you can play tennis on it. So that same space, you can do all this. And we are also encouraging community. You see, in Ghana, we don't like community spirit is not within us. Everybody wants his individual thing in his home. And sometimes you do it, and after some time you are not able to maintain it. If we had created that space, and community has a space, and there's a community pool, there's a community basketball court, there's a community tennis court, there's a community sitting area, the community will continue to contribute to maintain it forever. So there will be communal life around that space. What we want is that Kofi Adams wants his own swimming pool. He wants his own small basketball court. He wants his own tennis court in his home. So he takes a huge land alone. Another person takes. And the entire community of about maybe 5,000 or more residents, there's no space for a community park. We need to change such attitude so that even if government or you encourage the corporate community to make funds available for such things, you would have space to be able to
Two quick
do
questions. That brings me to the NSA, the National Sports Authority, because they are responsible for some of these things, including the sports development officers. The concerns have been the NSA for a long time has not been fit for purpose. If you look at the facilities that you mentioned, for instance, that they supervise, they are in poor shape. The other sporting developments that are supposed to happen in other communities are also not happening. And all that is the responsibility of the National Sports Authority, if I'm not mistaken. So, are you taking a deeper look at the National Sports Authority? And then my second question, because we also have a long list of questions from our listeners that I want to present to you, is have you had a conversation with the Ghana Education Service? Because sports and education is one. And a lot of the development for sports at the national level happens at the school level. School sports is currently non-existent as it is in Ghana.
Yeah.
I was disappointed you didn't show up at the Kumasi Intako and Super Zoo, which is the biggest in the country. They say you were busy. What are you doing about the school sports? That's linked,
which seems to be dying.
It's dying.
So NSA and then school sports.
So the school sports is one key area that His Excellency the President have directed us to pay a lot of attention to. If you remember in his State of the Nation address, he actually called that we should be establishing a school sports authority that will be responsible for school sports right from the basic level all the way to the university, so that it doesn't become like, because it's handled by GES at the lower level, when there is no money, it is thrown off. When there is no time, it is thrown off. The thinking of His Excellency is that if we establish an authority, or for the beginning, a secretariat responsible for that, they will look for funding, they will look for the time, and to make sure that the purpose for which they exist is happening. Because in GES, they consider it as extracurricular. So they feel like they have their focus. So this is something they are doing as an addition. So if they don't have time, what is an addition? We can leave it. If we don't have money, what is an addition? We can leave. And the burden is now on MPs. So if you don't have an MP who loves sports and understands sports and to make some money available for that, it is completely off. And if they do one sport this year, next year that sport will not be done. It's another one that will be done. On the issue of me, I love athletics. I would have wished to be there, but I'm just one minister. And if you have other responsibility, you cannot. So you only must ask some people to represent you. But we really want to invest heavily in school sports. Luckily for me, the education minister himself is someone who loves sports. Not just loves sports, but he practices it.
He's a soccer player.
He's a soccer person. He has a team also. He plays and he has a team. So he really loves sports. So I'm so lucky to have an education minister who loves sports. So we put in our heads together to make sure that this school sports thing work very, very well.
Is there a sports development master plan to grow the industry? You mentioned PPP for the stadium, but some people are saying we need to make sports more investable. Do you have any ideas around how you're going to attract more financing to do all the things that we've been discussing?
That is what we are doing now. Last week, I had engagement with ambassadors and high commissioners, those who were commissioned, and the Foreign Affairs Ministry created opportunity for us. And we presented what it is, that where we are aiming at, the issues of even academies, the issues of fitness centers, the issues of sports complexes, the issue of media, and all those sectors that are available and open for investment and PPP arrangement. Just so to let these ambassadors and high commissioners be aware of what it is. So as they move into their various countries, they will be looking out for some of these situations for us. So we are not leaving any stone unturned at all.
And Caleb, read some comments for us. Lots of questions have come in.
So Courage from Koforidua wants to know what your plans are concerning the Ghana Premier League in terms of making it more attractive, developing players for success, and then also the quality of experience that fans will get in terms of safety and the facilities, and also the measures you are putting in place to restore order at the GFA and strengthen visibility.
That's a big question.
The Sports Authority.
That's a long question.
Maybe you can take that.
No, take a few.
Yes, so Premier League.
Just continue.
Read the next one.
Right. The next one says we should introduce losing bonus. When the team loses, they lose some of the amounts they would have earned in the winning bonus. Okay. Please ask the sports minister what his plans are for developing combat sports in Ghana. Combat sports. Good morning, Bernard. Can you ask the minister if it's not possible for the Auditor General to scrutinize GFA budget before it gets to him? We need a law like that. Jay from Tema. Please, can you ask the sports minister why his ministry is still paying players and the management in dollars after the finance minister, the BOG, has made it clear that businesses are going to transact in cities?
All right. So maybe you should deal with that.
So let me start with the last one. Why we pay players in dollars? We don't pay the players in dollars. We pay them in cedis. The only time they earn dollars is when they are playing away, because their per diem is what is intended for you to spend there. So that one you are paid on tabletop and you sign. So that's the only time they get paid in dollars. Otherwise, they are paid the CD equivalent of the figure quoted in dollar terms. So no player is paid in dollars. Combat sports, we are working very hard to develop combat sports, and that was the reason why when the Nigerian boxer even passed on, we have to put in place a committee to look into that. The committee presented its report. I met with NSA and I gave them directives as to what to do, and I think they are in the process. Just this week, I signed a letter asking the chief director to convene a meeting between the ministry and the NSA to brief us on how far they have gone with, for example, the area of boxing. We are looking into the other combat sports also and seeing what we can do to them. We want them to extend beyond Accra. We want them to extend into the regions to get to the northern part of the country, the middle part, and to the southeastern part also of the country. It's not just around Accra here. So I have also asked the NSA Director General that he has development officers for some of these combat sports who are supposed to be in the regions.
All right.
I have been told that some of them are settled in Accra here and they only go there to do data capture and then they come back. So you should check on that and make sure that these development officers stay in the region to develop these sports in the region. Ghana Premier League. Well, I just talked about it, that this year's league that will be launched on Friday at the Accra Sports Stadium, we will be seeing some level of improvement in terms of broadcasting, in terms of security, management members, the technical teams, and even the players themselves will sign on to good behavior and to make sure that at least they do what is right. If your stadium facility is not up to standard, it cannot be used for games. We are better off playing at fewer league centers than opening up everywhere and people taking advantage and creating all manner of problems. So I believe that this year's Premier League will see some level of attraction.
Is the money ready?
For
the broadcast rights money, the 18 million, is it ready?
Oh, don't worry about that.
We can't, you don't always wait. We shouldn't worry.
Well,
is the money ready?
Don't worry about why. Do you have a club?
I have a club.
You have a club.
Yes, is the money ready?
So go and check at the club level.
There are another round of questions.
Let's go.
Why aren't we decentralizing sports development with the ministry focused on policy formulation? That's a good question to you. Another question. Why does the sports ministry submit the Black Stars budget to the office of the president for approval? Doesn't the ministry run its own budget? So that's question 2. Question 3. When is the Bogatanga Sports Stadium, which started over 40 years ago, going to be put into the budget and finished? So that's question number 3, Caleb.
And
so I thought I would deal out. There was one that earlier asked that why don't we ask the Auditor General to look into the budget before? Well, the Auditor General comes in only after expenditure, not before expenditure. So they cannot come in at that stage. Why do we submit the budget to the president? Because when it comes to the national teams, the ministry is not given a provision directly to be able to be spending on that. So always you have to go for approvals. For example, even when we were at tournament for the women's AFCON, we were seeking approval stage by stage. So the group stage, you were not even giving the bulk money for the entire tournament from group stage to maybe if you get to the finals. So group stage, you get that approval, you go. If you qualify from the group stage to the next stage, you go for approval. We kept asking for approval at various stages. That's how we manage. Well, trying to fight corruption and the rest comes with its own challenges, and that is what His Excellency thinks that we should go about it, so we can engender trust and confidence of the people to be willing to put in their money to support sports. Right. You asked another question.
Decentralization of the sports ministry.
Yes. That's part
of sports development. The ministry focuses on policy formulation.
The ministry is focused on policy. The National Sports Authority is supposed to be decentralized to the district level. So they have district sports development officers and what have you. These are not functioning fully effectively in some of the districts. And it's an area we are looking into improving.
Right. We have a few minutes for some questions.
Yes,
so
point number 2 from this question. Ket Yaya from Tumusesela East Municipality. Ket and his administration have monetized football, making developing talents expensive at the amateur level. What's your administration doing to subsidize the cost of developing football talents at the basic level of football, specifically Division 2 and 3, as is done in other jurisdictions where government provide infrastructure at the basic level through community recreational centers with multi-sport facilities?
So one is also that these clubs at this level, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, must also must also improve their management styles. I say so because I'm also a member of parliament, and I know what it is that sometimes we go through, even when you are trying to tell them to do certain things and do them right, to make it easier for you to be able to support them. Government is willing to support talent development, and soon we'll be launching, in partnership with a private interest persons, constituency sports development program also, and it will impact on some of these category of work persons, the codes, the Division 2s, the Division 3s especially. Mostly when they get to Division 1, they are almost as good as the premier level, and they can bet the Division 3s and then 2s and the codes will look into supporting.
Let me just, the reason why I'm saying this is important, because this is where all your talents comes from. And honorable, to be honest, there is zero infrastructure. Last year, every coast team received one football.
One football from the state.
Now not from the state, from the FA. These are teams that are run by, these are not run by rich people. These are run by community members who are just interested in football, who are looking after 80 kids. Now, where I come from, in Ablekuma West, in the Ablekuma West district, there are 80 coast teams sharing 3 pitches.
80 coast teams
sharing 3 pitches. Honorable, how is that development? The pitches are not available.
Wow.
You are right. You know, I've not just visited the premiership centers. If you remember, there was one time the MTN FA competition was ongoing in Takwa. I chose to visit a Division 2 game in Tema. Because I want to be present and to know the real challenges that come on the ground. So we are particularly interested in their development, and we will see. Funding has always been a challenge, and that is why I want big voices like yours, Bernard, Akoto, Godfred Akoto, all of you, the big voices, Caleb, all of you, put your voices in to draw investment in sports.
I see.
Because it's a big area. Without investment, we cannot grow it. You are here crying about schools. We need to invest in them. It takes that support. Government alone cannot do it. We need all on board, including, even if it is a community interesting, you must be transparent. That is the only time even your community people will be interested in putting their money into what they see as being handled in a transparent manner for the good of all of them and for their children.
Clarify this for me. Has your ministry halted the AstroTurf projects?
Yes, for now we've halted the AstroTurf. Yes, all of them. If anybody is doing anything, then the person is doing it on his own. But what government directly have an interest in that were being awarded from national level and the rest, especially the last minute ones that were done, about some 48 in 2024 around December. We said no, they should hold on it, because we need to improve. Because what has been done, I will not allow my kid to go and play ball on those things. So why should I let it go ahead?
Let me end with the final question.
Okay, thank you.
What is the most important thing Kofi Adams wants to be remembered for after your first or after the term? Because we've spoken about many things: development of other sports, athletics, boxing, and all of that. Are you clear in your mind the most important thing you want to change about Ghana sports?
Well, I want to see a consistent investment in sports and sports development. Because it is only out of that you can have a stream of talents that will grow.
So investment from what to what? We need targets, we need amounts. It's not like I want something to hold
well,
me by.
You know that is zero as we speak now. Nothing is going. Godfrey just told you that one ball was what was sent to the coach. So it is zero. So I want us to have a structured sports fund.
A structured sports
fund that will have an independent board running it, not at the dictate of the minister. Oh, I want this to be no.
A structured sports fund.
Structured
so
sports
what
fund.
are you putting in place to achieve this?
So, for example, the law that we will be passing to support this sports fund will be a law that will put people who are the best in the country in running it. We want to take out the political, in quote, and partisan interference as far as management of some of these funds is concerned. So it can see a good implementation that will bring about development right from the grassroots to the elite level.
We'll leave it here for now. Thank you, Kofi Adams. Before you go, you have to say good morning to your constituents in Boem. You are the only minister from the Oti region, and you're MP for Boem. So before you go, you say this.
I want to thank them for the support they continue to give me. It is their support that has brought me this far as my current political journey.
Do they have a
concerned.
stadium in that region, by the way?
No, we don't have a stadium. So it will be one of the regions that will benefit from the 6 new regions.
Of course.
No, it's one of the 6 new regions.
We need our Kifit.
It's one of the 6 new regions.
Give us a pack in
No, I'm saying that it's one of the 6 new regions. So there will be a stadium.
If you don't even do it, they will chase you out. All right, so that was Kofi Adams, the Minister of Sports. Obviously, we can't ask all the questions. We have more when we come back. Plus, some exciting interview on a new financing model that will help you save money and improve your personal wealth. City Breakfast Show is airborne. Stay with us.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Always busy on the go. Tap the app, you're good to go. Big dreams, little time. There's a boat for you to ride. Every single time, While the errands will link up or more. Hop in a boat and get out and explore. There's a boat for you to ride, Make moves with boat. Use code KEEPMOVING50 for 50% off your first 3 rides. Download the boat app now. Make moves with boat. Luckiest everywhere for everyone.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together. Because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Do you know what that is? It's the sound of me looking into my Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code so I can win in the Nido Opatampamo promo.
Yes, the promo is back again. Bigger and better.
Become one of the 5 lucky winners of a fully paid family getaway in Nido's Opatampamo promo. Look inside your Nido 23-gram promo sachet for a code and dial *380*11# and follow the prompts for a chance to win big at Dipashimwampa. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply.
Protect yourself from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse hand soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. Available in a variety of variants and delightful flavors. Choose Cleanse for yourself, your family, and friends. Make Cleanse your daily essential. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
It's the Electroland Back to School promo. Get huge deals on NASCO LED TVs from 899 cedis, washing machines from 1,399 Ghana cedis with free iron on some models, AC from 2,799 Ghana cedis, TCL TVs with free 43 or 55 inches TV on selected purchases. Grab a Samsung 43 to 65 UHD Smart 4K TVs and get a free TV wall bracket. NASCO top and bottom mount fridges from 1,499 Ghana cedis with free portable juicer. Ceiling fan for 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave from 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer for 699 Ghana cedis. NASCO blender for 219 cedis. Tabletop burner for 449 Ghana cedis. Rush and get yours. Visit www.electrolandgh.com or call 0503 159 739. Don't miss out on these amazing deals.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Sammy.
Yo, bro.
What's happening?
Why? What happened?
Charlie, my family just called me. They said the rains are chipping and eroding my house.
Ah, wait, which house?
The one I just built.
Your dream family house?
Charlie, the rains are destroying it. Oh, my hard work. Oh, eroding my brain.
Building dreams requires more than just materials. It demands a robust partnership. Introducing Gassam's new EcoCool cement, made to build your desired property while prioritizing eco-friendliness and sustainability. EcoCool guarantees great quality and sustainability with every bag. By choosing Gassam EcoCool, you are not merely selecting cement, you are investing in a sustainable nation. Today, make the sustainable choice. Gassam, the nation builder.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
So it's 9:35 on the City Breakfast Show, and in studio our friends from Solace Finance, formerly known as Metro Go. They've been in Ghana's financial sector for 15 years. They were licensed as a Tier 2 microfinance institution by the BOG, authorized to provide savings and loans to individuals and small businesses. Their mission is to serve underserved and low to middle income individuals, including market traders, students, and small business owners, by offering a range of fast, secure, and affordable financial solutions. Now, they have two things they do. They use modern technology with tailored financial solutions to provide a pathway to financial prosperity for all. In studio, I have the CEO, Tony Abakisi. Tony, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bernard.
And I also have Gloria Pokubuahin, who's the head of finance and operations for Solace Finance. Gloria, welcome to the show as well.
Thank you, Bernard.
Good. So, if you can introduce Solace Finance and highlight your core services again, Tony.
Yeah, thanks, Bernard. Thank you very much for having us on the show this morning. As you know, Solace Finance is a digital savings and lending platform.
Okay.
So basically, our products are to help Ghanaians to save. We do this in a digital manner. So we have a savings app that is out there that we have customers that are out there and saving on. We also lend, as I mentioned. So we lend primarily to the asset financing sector. We're looking to support the youth by actually lending to them so that they can grow their businesses.
Amazing. So what sets you apart from traditional banks and other microfinance institutions in terms of customer experience, product offerings, and the rest of it?
A number of things. I would say that the probably one of the most important things is just customer service. So what we're trying to do is to meet the average Ghanaian and the young person where they are. A lot of those people are on their mobile phones. So we want to make sure that we just offer a very seamless product to them. So once you download our app, you can basically open an account in 2 minutes.
Okay. Download the app, open an account in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. It takes. We all know what it takes with the traditional banking model to open an account.
Wow.
And you can access your funds whenever we see people who save, but an emergency comes at 2 a.m. in the morning. There's really no excuses around it.
Amazing.
So it's about convenience and just being there for the customers.
Gloria, anything to add to this? And by the way, this app that you're talking about, how does it work, and what are some of the standout features that customers can enjoy on this app?
All right. So this app, it's supposed to actually just be a bank in your pocket.
Okay.
So we will have the original or the traditional savings products, etc. We take it a step further with our target savings, which allows you to just save towards a target. And whether it's a mortgage or wedding, whatever, we allow you to be able to do that. And in addition to that, we don't just say save. We give you campaigns. We give you prompts. We give you reminders to meet your targets when it's time to actually make the deposit. We also have financial literacy campaigns that we do around our product. So you see us on social media. We'll give you videos. We'll give you adverts that just allow you to make your savings.
So you talk about promoting a culture of saving and smart financial habits. How do your savings products and initiatives support this particular goal?
If I can take this one. So
Yes.
so one is basically to almost take it out of the minds of people to save, because we are all very busy. And so sometimes to remind yourself to save, it's really very difficult, especially if you don't make too much income. Whatever comes in, before you know it, is already gone. So the way we try to achieve that is by automating savings.
Okay.
So like Gloria was saying, you can set some savings goals. Let's say you make let's say 200 cedis a day. If you're a daily worker, you could say, I want to save 5 cedis. We don't do minimum amounts. And every single day, the 5 cedis gets saved into your account. You don't have to think about it. So I think that automation actually helps people to save without having to think about it. And also, when the money comes, at least you're putting something for yourself before all the other sort of concerns and people's problems that you need to deal
and
with.
you do it electronically, so it's easy.
Yes.
You don't have to walk to the bank to do it.
Exactly.
Now, what measures are your company taking to support SMEs and MSMEs in achieving their financial goals?
So for SMEs, we are actually more concerned about helping you meet your working capital requirements. We are concerned about helping you have the assets you need to be able to serve your target customers. So we have products and we have loans tailored to these sectors that will help you to boost your revenues.
Any specific? Should you give names to these products, or they are just SME segment?
We'll just call it working capital loans or assets.
Working capital loans or assets.
Asset loans.
I see. So talk to me about the process for accessing a loan with Solace, right? What are the key eligibility criteria that we should know about?
Okay, so to access a loan, we'll have the regular KYC schedule that says that show us what you're currently doing, what you want to achieve, what are your current inflows, what are your expectations, how your business is in terms of the seasonality, what times of the month are you having peak sales, etc. We need to know how your business is working and what you want to achieve, and then we can find the solution that best works for you. The cool thing is that we also want to work the loans around your cash cycles. So then there are times that you have peak inflows and there are times that you have less inflows. So we want to work around that and then help you.
Can I access the loan via the app?
Yes, you can. In terms of that, we will disperse it to you through the apps, but there are some things that we'll probably want to do before we push you onto the app.
Wonderful. Amazing stuff. We're talking to friends from Solace Finance who have been in the industry for 15 years, providing a mix of technology and tailored financial solutions to create a pathway to financial prosperity. Some people wonder about hidden costs of transactions. So whether it's Momo, how unique is the service you offer? I see your T-shirt written Solace, send money, request money, buy airtime, buy data, pay for utilities, extra. How competitive are your costs in relation to all the deductions that these other companies make when it comes to using an app to transact?
That's a very, very pertinent question. So, and one of the reasons why we're on this mission. So one of the, as I mentioned before, banks might say you have to have a minimum balance of let's say 100 cedis or 200 cedis. That really excludes a lot of people.
Okay.
Then there are all these other charges that they have. I think the first thing is that we are very transparent in terms of the charges that we have. At the moment, we don't actually charge for people to deposit money into their accounts. When you're saving with us, we don't charge any fees. A lot of banks will do things like I think e-banking. The last time I saw from one of the banks that I have that they charged me a e-bundle fee. Those things are completely free on our platform. Obviously, if you want to send money on our platform to any other people on our platform, is free as well. Our goal is really to make it affordable so that what you save at the end of the day, you actually take majority of that home with you.
Amazing. Let's talk about financial literacy. We know it's a very key issue to Solace. Are you involved in any educational programs or community outreach initiatives?
Yes, we are. Actually, at the moment, we have a team that's out there. We have some folks in Tamale at the moment, just basically, speaking to people to educate them about what's best in terms of sort of protecting their financial futures. And we do this, not necessarily to make money, but just so that everybody can be educated wherever they are in the country. So we're doing that at the moment in Tamale. We frequently do that with different groups here in Accra. The last time we had, I think, some garment makers that we worked with. We were at the, I think, University of Ghana about a month and a half as well, running some programs. So these are community engagements, face-to-face engagements where we educate people, we take questions, but then we also offer information, as Gloria was saying, on our app, through our social media, through WhatsApp messages, text messages as well.
So how can listeners get in touch with you? Is that digitally or physically? Where are you located, and how can people access your services?
Okay. So digitally, you can chat with us on Facebook, on Instagram. You can send us a WhatsApp message. You can also go online and look us up at www.solisfinance.com.
Can you spell that? Solis Finance.
Yes, SOLIS and then finance, FINANCE.com. Yeah. If you want to meet us physically, you can.
No,
come.
If you want to download the app, what's the name of the app?
The app is called Solis Finance. It's available on iStore.
How does it look like?
Oh, you see a sun with shades of yellow and orange in it. Yeah.
Okay, sun with shades of yellow and orange in the O.
Yes.
And it's SOLIS.
Yes, SOLIS.
Is it available in all the stores?
It's available. iOS, Play Store. It's available. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. If you also want to reach us physically, you'll find us at our office at Oponglo. We are across the street from the Irata Hotel. You can also just give us a call. One of our numbers is 0599 577 963.
Can you repeat that?
059 957 7963.
So that's Solis
Finance.
Yes. Solis Finance. Any final thoughts from you, Tony?
Thank you for the opportunity. We want to reach out to your listeners and the broader community that we are here to support you to achieve your financial goals and secure your financial futures.
Thank you, Tony. We've been speaking to Tony Abakisi, who's the CEO of Solis Finance, and Gloria Opoku Boahen. Get in touch with Solis. Look for the app, download it, Solis Finance, or call 0599 57796.
Bernard, apparently, very quickly, Abakisi was the OWAS NSMQ contestant.
Yes.
2000.
In the year 2000.
Yeah, and his friend Kwame Adakwa says hello to him. Says you're a very bright side student.
So how did you end up becoming a microfinance? This is the year 2000.
That's a story for a different day.
So you went to Opoku School.
I did.
Well done.
Yes.
But you didn't win the quiz that year.
We didn't, but long story. We should have.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
The Association of Ghana Industries and the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, in partnership with the European Union, VRA, the 24-Hour and Export Development Secretariat, the Office of the Presidential Initiative for Agriculture, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry presents the Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition and the Biannual Environment, Science and Technology Forum 2025 from the 16th to the 18th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, 8:30 a.m. each day. Theme: Unlocking Industrial Potential, Strategic Approaches for Ghana's Economy Transformation. This year's edition features a VRA village, Chinese auto parts and machinery village, entrepreneurship village, and a pharmaceutical and herbal industry engagement, not forgetting the annual AGI Entrepreneurship Pitch Contest and extensive strategic networking opportunities for participants through conferences, B2B sessions, and exhibitions. Major sponsors: VRA, European Union, UNESCO, GIZ, Pharmavax Project, Nexans Limited, Republic Bank, ABSA, and Bank of Africa. Media partners: Citi FM, Channel 1 TV, Joy FM and Joy Business, TV3, 3FM, Daily Graphic, BNFT, and Back Press. For conferences and exhibition spaces, contact 0244 933 106. GISE, Driving Industrial Growth in Ghana.
Protect yourself from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse hand soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. Available in a variety of variants and delightful flavors. Choose Cleanse for yourself, your family, and friends. Make Cleanse your daily essential. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our 2024 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Do you know what that is? It's the sound of me looking into my Nido 23 grams promo sachet for a code so I can win in the Nido Opa Tampamo promo.
Yes, the promo is back again. Bigger and better.
Become one of the 5 lucky winners of a fully paid family getaway in Nido's Obatampa Mo promo. Look inside your Nido 23-gram promo sachet for a code and dial *380*11# and follow the prompts for a chance to win big at Dipashemwampa. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It'd be very very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement, unbeatable quality, made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Some boy. If you don't know now, you go know. I come from Volga.
So it's 8 minutes to 10, and when it comes to business trips, you need travel that fits around your schedule. Fly Emirates to Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Shenzhen in the Chinese mainland. With the convenience of daily flights from Accra via Dubai on board, you can relax in comfort with world-class hospitality, explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, stay connected with free Wi-Fi, get more from your business travel with Emirates, your gateway to Chinese mainland. Fly Emirates, fly better. If you're building big, Vaniado is ready to build with you. From high-end apartments to office blocks,
West Africa, hear the sound. From the savannah to the town.
We supply luxury bathrooms, Cavallini kitchens, and tiles that combine international quality with unbeatable value, perfect for architects, contractors, developers, and interior designers. The best part is we offer bulk deals, special project pricing, and tailored packages to suit every scale. Visit the Vaniado showroom on Ring Road opposite Labone Junction. Call us 055 000 0031. Vaniado, powering bold projects. Now, you looking to do things differently to level up your skills and get ahead in this challenging job market? Doing things differently is what Design and Technology Institute DTI is all about. DTI offers programs ranging from precision welding and fabrication, design innovation, graphic design, sound engineering, animation, photography, and entrepreneurship. Our programs are internationally recognized by the American Welding Society, PSN BTEC, CT Vet, so you can shine here in Ghana or anywhere in the world. DTIAfrica.com/admissions is where to visit. 054-169-3534. Call the number for more details. Attention business owners, are you troubled by your energy bills? This is your opportunity to reduce energy costs and grow sustainably. Apply for Energy Smart Businesses initiative to benefit from free expert energy audit, tailored energy savings plan, hands-on energy management and training, and more. AGIESI.com/ESB. Visit there and apply before September 30. Call us on 0507-977-902. It's brought to you by AGI Energy Service Center with support from the World Bank. So Mpox is a viral illness that spreads through close contact, and yes, it's real. But the good news is we can protect ourselves. So wash your hands regularly, avoid close contact with anyone showing symptoms, and seek medical help if you feel unwell. Let's stay informed, stay safe. So the back to school promo at Robert & Sons Optical Services is back. Yes, it's fabulous back to school promo at Robert & Sons Optical Services. Bring your kids between ages 0 to 16 to any of our branches at Denta, Wager, Adabaka, Osu, Dankwa Circle, Tema, East Legon, Roman Ridge, Koforidua, and Kumasi for a free eye test and get a 10% discount on a total purchase of their frames and blue light protection lenses. All these amazing discounts for kids between 0 to 16. Offer is valid from 5th to the 13th of September. 050-151-9111 is the number to call or WhatsApp.
Roberts and Sons Optical Services, seeing is believing. So if you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, choose Piva Beverages. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store or call us 0550-032-231. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love. Now, the Mobile Money Festival train dubbed Momo Fest 2025 is hitting Achimota Mile 7 this weekend. So join us for a shopping and musical experience from your favorite vendors and artists. Friday 12, Saturday 13 September at Chimota Mile 7 AstroTurf Park is where it's happening. Come experience cashless market with over 50 top tier vendors in the co-op. 20% discount on goods and services on sale. A chance to win 10,000 Ghana cedis in the Momo Keteke game show. There'll be education and awareness on Momo fraud. Great performances from Dope Nation, Medical, Kevin Boy, Tulenke. My goodness, all you need to do to be part of this amazing fanfare is the all-new Momo app. All-new Momo app. Download it and get a free pass. Momo Fest is powered by Momo from MTN, proudly sponsored by MTN Business and IO Insurance and GCB Bank. So imagine a future where every bridge connects more than roads. It connects people, communities, and opportunities. Where every building stands tall, a symbol of progress and possibility. Where every investment plants the seeds of prosperity for generations to come. The future begins with IBEXPO 2025 International Building Infrastructure and Investment Expo. Happening this Friday, September 12th to Sunday 14th at the Accra International Conference Center. Thought leaders, engineers, policymakers, investors, they're all going to come. We're talking infrastructure, innovation, investment. Register now, www.ibexpo.com. And it's winning season again, and this time I'm not just chasing wins, I'm collecting them. The luckiest is back again, bigger and better, with chances to change your life. Let me show you how. Grab your phone, dial star 712#, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy one for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket, go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number. That's option 2. Confirm your payment with Momo and you are in. Now the online way, head to the luckiestafrica.com and register. When it's time to pay, use Momo if you're in Ghana, to pay with your card if you're abroad. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times and your whole community could win 10 times more. This is your golden chance to hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Yeah, before we wrap up though, let me just use the opportunity briefly to say good morning and happy birthday to Sheila Ejari Mensah of Accra. You are fantastic soul, great mind, a loving one. We bless you for all you continue to do for people around you. Wonderful. And may the Lord God continue to bless and protect you. Long life, prosperity, too much, international exposure for you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be
Richard Delaska.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a big man.
Maybe so.
Ajubi Rafiakinti is here with the news at 10. Before then, the Association of Ghana Industries and the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, in partnership with the European Union, VRA, the 24-hour and Export Development Secretariat, the Office of the Presidential Initiative for Agriculture, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry presents the Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition and Biennial Environment, Science and Technology Forum 2025. Please call 0244-933-106 for conferences and exhibition spaces. We have the VRA Village, Chinese Auto Parts and Machinery Village, Entrepreneurship Village. It's happening from the 16th to the 18th at the Accra International Conference Center, 8:30 a.m. each day. Our sponsors are VRA, European Union, UNESCO, GIZ, PharmaVax Project, Nexon Limited, Republic Bank, APSA, and Bank of Africa. Ajubi Rafe Akenton, good morning.
Good morning, Caleb. Coming up, Sports Minister justifies payment of per diems to Black Stars players. And New Patriotic Party decries alleged acts